Arvind Kejriwal, as High Court dismisses Kejriwal's plea against arrest, big setback for the Chief Minister.
कांग्रेस का नहीं, ऐसा लगता है मुस्लिम लीग का घोषणा पत्र दिखता है।
In Pilibhit, Prime Minister hits out at Congress, fires Muslim League charge for a third straight day. Trinamool Congress delegation continues to protest in the national capital despite police warning and detention. NIA moves the Calcutta High Court, seeks quashing of FIR filed by Mamata's police. Yet another targeted attack in Jammu and Kashmir. Terrorists open fire in Shopian, one non-local critical. A day after External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar shred Pakistan killings theory, United States says not getting into the middle of it. Ladies and gentlemen, 14 months into his first stint as Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu is fighting to save his government. Now, in an exclusive interview with Republic TV, Sukhu insists that his government has the majority and will last its full term. Not just this, he also, for the first time, broke his silence on the sexist slur that was thrown at Kangana Ranaut by a Congress leader. Republic also posed him questions about Robert Vadra entering the political fray. For the first time, you have a sitting Chief Minister, a Congress Chief Minister, speaking about what it means for the party when mass leaders are exiting and private businessmen are now given tickets by the Congress party. Listen in to what the Chief Minister had to say.
How do you see Himachal Pradesh election this time?
क्रॉस वोटिंग हमारे 6 कांग्रेस के एमएलए कर जाएंगे, कहीं ना कहीं हमारी भी गलती रही है। कंगना रनौत को टफेस्ट कंटेस्ट होने जा रहा है, उनका जीतना मुश्किल होगा।
एक और बात, आपने कई जगहों पर कहा कि कंगना रनौत हिमाचल की बेटी है, तो जब हिमाचल की बेटी के ऊपर आपके कुलीग्स द्वारा सेक्सिस्ट रिमार्क्स पोस्ट किए गए, सेक्सिस्ट स्टेटमेंट्स पास किए गए एक के बाद एक, बतौर ग्रासरूट लीडर, बतौर हिमाचल के नेता, आपको नहीं लगता कि पूरी कांग्रेस पार्टी को मिलकर के माफ़ी मांगनी चाहिए थी?
देखिए, कंगना रनौत ने जो भी पूरे हिमाचल में जो भी बेटियां हैं, सब जो भी कन्या पैदा होती सभी बेटियां हैं। हिंदुस्तान में भी जो कन्या पैदा सभी हमारी बेटियां ही होती है। और वो तो खुद ही उन्होंने अपने ट्वीट में कह दिया। तो इसमें अगर कई बार ऐसी बात होती है तो जब वो खुद जो ट्वीट करने वाले उन्होंने खुद ही अपनी बात को स्पष्टीकरण दे दिया, तो उसको इसमें ज़्यादा बात को बढ़ाने की ज़रूरत नहीं होनी चाहिए। ये कोई राजनीतिक मुद्दा नहीं है, ये शब्दावली का प्रयोग है। कई जगह कंगना जी भी ऐसी शब्दावली प्रयोग कर देंगे, फिर बाद में माफ़ी मांग लेते हैं ना, तो इसलिए ऐसी शब्दावली का प्रयोग नहीं होना चाहिए राजनीति।
बट दिस विल बी इम्पैक्ट, बट these remarks, these statements will have an impact in Lok Sabha elections, will have an impact in Lok Sabha elections.
वो ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है, पर इस प्रकार के वाद विवाद से हम लोगों को, राजनीतिक पार्टियों को भी हमको बचना चाहिए।
आप मानते हैं कि ये बहुत ही लो रिमार्क था, ऐसा रिमार्क नहीं पास करना चाहिए किसी भी महिला पर?
होगी बात, अब इस बात को आप ना बोले तो अच्छा ही रहेगा।
आजकल दिल्ली में एक चर्चा बहुत ज़ोरों शोरों पर चल रही है, आपने तो बिल्कुल सुना होगा कि रॉबर्ट वाड्रा ने भी इच्छा जताई है कि वो अमेठी से इलेक्शन कॉन्टेस्ट करना चाहते हैं।
हिमाचल की पॉलिटिक्स में ज़्यादा विश्वास रखता हूँ।
एक और बात, सच कि आपने कहा केवल हिमाचल पर ही बात करनी है। हिमाचल का अगर ओवरऑल चुनाव देखें, चाहे हम कांगड़ा सीट को देखें, हमीरपुर को देखें, आपका खुद का जिला जो नेटिव टाउन है सेरा गाँव से, जहाँ से आप आते हैं, छोटा सा गाँव।
देखो, मेरा जो पार्लियामेंट है उससे मैं मुख्यमंत्री भी हूँ उसमें जयप्रकाश नड्डा जी राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष भी है, अनुराग ठाकुर जी भी हमारे केंद्रीय मंत्री थे, डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर हमारा भी वहाँ से। तो हमारा जो हमीरपुर जिला है, हमीरपुर संसदीय क्षेत्र है, इसमें सब बड़े बड़े राजनेता है।
तभी सबकी निगाहें हमीरपुर पे टिकी भी हुई हैं कि हमीरपुर में इस बार क्या होने वाला है, खास करके सीएम के जो गांव के वोटर्स हैं वो क्या सोच रहे हैं, नदाऊंपुरा तहसील क्या सोच रहा है, हमीरपुर की जनता इस बार क्या सोच रही है, क्या कोई एंटी इनकम्बेंसी है वहाँ पे आपके मन अनुसार?
देखिए, हम तो किसान परिवार से, माता जी हमारे वही खेती बाड़ी कर रहे थे, तो वही बता रहे हैं कि इस समय जो लोग हैं, कई प्रकार के लोग बातें रखते हैं ना, वो चुनावों के वक्त तय करेंगे कि किस पार्टी के साथ जाना है। और मैं एक और बात बता दूं कि जो घटना घटी है उस घटना का असर बीजेपी पर पड़ेगा।
My first question to you, in past 1 month, Himachal Pradesh has seen lot of political turmoil, and also Himachal Pradesh has been the center of the news point from past 1 month. How do you see Himachal Pradesh election this time? Is it going to be different than 2019?
देखिए, एक बात मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ। After this political turmoil, we have seen lot of resentment in the public. हिमाचल जो है वो देवी देवताओं की भूमि है। इस प्रकार के खरीदो फरोख्त पसंद नहीं करते वहाँ के लोग। राजनीतिक दृष्टि से वो 5 साल बाद अपने मत का प्रयोग करते हैं, सरकारें बदल देते हैं। लेकिन अभी हमारी सरकार को 15 महीने हुए थे एंड क्रॉस वोटिंग हुई राज्यसभा में। लीडिंग लॉयर ऑफ द कंट्री मिस्टर मनोज सिंघवी को पार्टी जी ने टिकट दिया। कुछ थोड़ी बहुत जजमेंट थी, लेकिन इतनी ज़्यादा क्रॉस वोटिंग हमारे 6 कांग्रेस के एमएलए कर जाएंगे, कहीं ना कहीं हमारी भी गलती रही है कैलकुलेशंस में। एंड आई थिंक कि इन कमिंग इलेक्शन दिस सिचुएशन विल बी डिफरेंट।
एक एलिगेशन भी लगाया अभी कि जितने भी रिबल एमएलएज हैं उन्होंने बीजेपी से 15 करोड़ हर किसी ने लिए। तो इसका अगर इस बात में सच्चाई है, अगर आपके एलिगेशन में सच्चाई है, तो अब तक कोई एफआईआर क्यों नहीं रजिस्टर हुई मिस्टर सुक्खू? एविडेंस क्या है? जांच इसमें पड़ताल क्यों नहीं शुरू की गई? क्योंकि एलिगेशन आपके द्वारा ही सीधे तौर पर लगाया गया है।
तो ये आपको अधूरी जानकारी है।
आप पूरी जानकारी दे दीजिए।
पूरी अधूरी जानकारी। एफआईआर दर्ज हो चुकी है और एफआईआर में उन्होंने इंटरिम बेल ली है और उसके आधार पर हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं और वो जो है आके वो कोऑपरेट कर रहे हैं। तो जो होगा वो आपके सामने आने वाले समय में, जब ऐसी बातें होती है तो उसको थोड़ा सा सीक्रेट लेके कि क्या जांच चल रही है उसमें उसको रखना पड़ता है।
लेकिन जांच, बतौर मुख्यमंत्री आपने जांच इनिशिएट कर दी है, ये हम कह सकते हैं?
देखिए, खरीदो फरोख्त हुई है। किसी को क्या लगा 15 महीने में सारे काम आ रहे थे? 1-2 की इच्छा चलो मंत्रिमंडल की हो सकती है, बाकियों की क्या इच्छा थी? ऐसे तो नहीं क्रॉस वोटिंग हो सकती। तो क्रॉस वोटिंग का कोई, हॉर्स ट्रेडिंग का कोई हिमाचल प्रदेश ही थोड़ी उदाहरण है। तो ये चीज़ें समझने की है। और जब एफआईआर दर्ज हुई है, इन्वेस्टिगेशन होगी, अब तो चलो वो डिस्क्वालीफाई हो गए हैं, इलेक्शन लड़ रहे हैं। उससे ज़्यादा हमें तो जनता को, उन्हें इस विधानसभा में बाहर का रास्ता दिखाएगी। ये आप मुझसे 4 जून को मिलकर पूछना और मैं आपको बताऊंगा।
This is Himachal Pradesh CM Sukhwinder Singh Sukkhu is speaking exclusively to Republic, speaking about the politics of Himachal Pradesh and how this time Himachal Pradesh elections are going to be very different and interesting. And also CM Sukkhu has stated that this time Congress might win more than 2 seats in Himachal Pradesh and very confident for the roadshow and campaigning which he will start, and the campaigning which will gear in the coming days.
Ladies and gentlemen, Varun Gandhi, Maneka Gandhi's son, was recently denied ticket by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, his mother and senior BJP leader Maneka Gandhi put an end to all kind of speculations that were doing the rounds about her son contesting the election as an independent candidate from another constituency, stating firmly that they are not considering this option. Following the cancellation of Pilibhit parliamentarian Varun Gandhi's ticket, his mother Maneka expressed acceptance of the party's decision. And not just that, there were also speculations doing the round, especially with Congress leaders like Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary essentially saying that he's been denied a ticket only because he has a Gandhi surname. Listen in to what Maneka Gandhi had to say in this exclusive conversation with my colleague Madhurima.
You've been a parliamentarian 8 times and you've also seen the rise and the fall of Congress as well. So what according to you went wrong that today we see that their leaders are jumping ship to the BJP? They're not even able to find good candidates to even pit against the BJP candidates.
I think every party needs not just a great leader, but a big idea, a big leader or a big idea.
Absolutely.
They need to find both of them.
Ma'am, when I move forward and I speak about how the BJP has been performing in the state of Uttar Pradesh as well, in a way you're the only Gandhi left. We've seen Rahul Gandhi leaving Amethi, Sonia Gandhi quitting from Rai Bareli. What do you think is the reason of them moving towards safe seats and leaving the state of Uttar Pradesh?
I have no idea, beta. I can't really answer for them.
Okay. So ma'am, if we move forward and speak about Varun Gandhi ji, he was denied a ticket, but he said that he'll continue to work for the people of his constituency. And then we have an offer as well. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary ji, he came ahead and said that we'll welcome him in Congress. How do you see that as well?
You'll have to ask Mr. Chaudhary that. I'm sure Varun will continue to work for the people of Pilibhit. And I'm very happy if he does that.
And my last question, ma'am, this time the target is 400 plus and 370 plus for BJP. Do you think that we'll be able to achieve it? And specifically in the state of Uttar Pradesh, how much do you think that the Bharatiya Janata Party will be able to win?
I'm sure they'll achieve it.
With just about 10 days to go for the first phase of the Lok Sabha battle, Prime Minister Modi is back in Tamil Nadu. In a short while from now, there will be a roadshow in Tamil Nadu from Rameshwaram to various other places in Tamil Nadu. The Prime Minister's campaign in the South has been completely unstoppable. The South mission continues with his 2-day visit to Tamil Nadu, Vellore and Chennai being the two places. The heart of Chennai will witness the Prime Minister's roadshows and rallies, perhaps one coming up in a short while from now. But interestingly, we have seen there has been a challenge that has now been thrown by the DMK. We'll get you that interview in a short while from now. But first, take a look at why exactly is the Prime Minister putting so much focus down south, particularly in the state of Tamil Nadu.
We are just 10 days away from phase 1 of the 2024 polls and PM Modi's Tamil outreach remains unstoppable. Over the last few months, the PM has visited Tamil Nadu and the South over a dozen times. From his temple visits in Rameshwaram, Dhanushkodi to Vikas drives in Tiruchirappalli and Kalapakkam, Tamil Nadu has been modified. And today the Prime Minister will continue his South sojourn with a 2-day visit to Tamil Nadu. The Prime Minister will visit Vellore and Chennai today. He is all set to hold a mega rally in the heart of Tamil Nadu. Remember, the state will go to polls on April 19th as part of the Phase 1 elections. The Prime Minister will hold a mega roadshow in Chennai today and address 2 public meetings tomorrow. The roadshow in Chennai will be held after 6 p.m. covering segments of both South Chennai and Central Chennai. Tamilisai Soundararajan is BJP's South Chennai candidate, while Vinod P. Selvam is taking on DMK heavyweight Dayanidhi Maran from Central Chennai. On Wednesday, PM Modi will first address a public meeting in Vellore, canvassing votes in support of ally PMK's Dharmapuri candidate Soumya Anbumani and AC Shanmugam, another alliance party leader who is contesting on the BJP symbol from Vellore. With the kind of response the BJP is garnering on ground, the Saffron party is confident of winds of change in the southern state. Whether the support on ground would translate into a poll victory or not remains to be seen. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Now, in the Sri Perumbudur parliamentary constituency, old war horse, top DMK leader T.R. Balu is seeking a re-election. Anti-incumbency could have been just one factor for the DMK, but then the AIA DMK is merely a shadow of its former self. Team Balu appears confident, overtly so in fact. The BJP-led alliance, on the other hand, is targeting the DMK government for allegedly being a stumbling block in the way of the welfare schemes announced by the Prime Minister, reaching the masses. Republic spoke exclusively to DMK parliamentarian who threw an open challenge to the Bharatiya Janata Party, also raising questions as to why exactly was the entire top leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party completely missing when Chennai was actually facing floods in the city. Take a look at this special report.
Prime Minister is going to campaign here in the coming days.
Let him come to my constituency. I wholeheartedly with the red carpet. I myself will welcome him. Let him come. So, let him come and contest in my constituency. What is the problem?
So you're challenging him to contest here?
If the particular Prime Minister has got guts, let him come and contest in my constituency.
You're challenging him to contest from this particular
I cannot challenge any. He's a very big man of this country. Very big man of the whole world. I cannot contest. I cannot contest his words or him personally. He is my friend. That is why I am inviting him. With the folded hands, I am inviting him.
What's your say on the Kachetive Island issue which Prime Minister has raised? He has levelled allegation on the DMK.
Prime Minister himself, he doesn't know what is what. Actually, do you agree that two executives signed in an agreement holds good for two international countries? It has got nothing to do with it. No, you see, if a particular piece of land of a particular country is handed over to next country, it has to have a parliament nod. Parliament has not considered. Parliament has not discussed. Then where is the chance to hand over the country's land to another country? It's all false, madam.
An additional bonus on this is exclusive. A former Congress leader, Acharya Pramod Krishnan, takes a dig at the Congress Manifesto, draws parallel between the Indian National Congress and Jinnah. We get you his exclusive conversation with Republic after a short break.
टीएमसी वामदल कांग्रेस ने एक दूसरे के भ्रष्टाचारियों को बचाने के लिए ये इंडी गठबंधन बनाया है। मैं आपको गारंटी देता हूं 4 जून के बाद भ्रष्टाचारियों के खिलाफ कार्रवाई और तेज होगी।
MIT has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to MIT's excellent placement record.
Former Congress leader Acharya Pramod Krishnan has taken a dig at the Congress Manifesto. He commented on the Congress Manifesto saying, after looking at the Congress Manifesto, it seems as if it is not the Congress of Mahatma Gandhi. This is Muhammad Ali Jinnah's Congress. We spoke to Pramod Krishnan a short while back after he gave this statement. Listen.
We have with us Acharya Pramod Krishnan, who has hit out at the Congress party, saying that the party's manifesto is not of today's Congress but belongs to Muhammad Ali Jinnah's Congress, and has also said that Congress leader Rahul Gandhi should in fact contest elections from Rawalpindi in Pakistan. What do you have to say, sir?
देखिए, महात्मा गांधी की कांग्रेस किसी एक धर्म, किसी एक जाति की बात अगर करेगी तो फिर वो महात्मा गांधी की कांग्रेस कहाँ रह गई? कांग्रेस का जो मैनिफेस्टो है उसे देख के ऐसा नहीं लगता कि ये महात्मा गांधी की कांग्रेस का मैनिफेस्टो है. उसे देख के लगता है, उसे पढ़ के लगता है कि जैसे मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना का मैनिफेस्टो है. ना महात्मा गांधी का मैनिफेस्टो लगता है वो, ना वो मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे का मैनिफेस्टो लगता है. मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना का मैनिफेस्टो लगता है, क्योंकि वो पर्टिकुलरली एक रिलीजन की बात कर रहा है. मैं तो ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि आप अगर हिंदू की बात भी करें सिर्फ, वो भी ठीक नहीं है. आप मुसलमान की बात कर रहे हैं, क्यों कर रहे हैं? आप हिंदुस्तान की बात करिएगा. हिंदू और मुसलमान अलग अलग करके उनको क्यों देखना चाहते हैं आप? मुसलमानों को हिंदुस्तान से अलग क्यों करना चाहते हैं आप? आप कहिए ना, हम हिंदुस्तान के लिए ये करेंगे. हिंदुस्तान में पैदा होने वाला, भारत में पैदा होने वाला हर व्यक्ति, हर इंसान हिंदुस्तानी है, तो उसके डेवलपमेंट की बात करिए ना. तो इसलिए मैंने कहा है कि भाई अगर आपको इतना ही ज़्यादा मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना के विचारों से इतनी ज़्यादा मोहब्बत है तो फिर चुनाव भी पाकिस्तान में जाके लड़िएगा.
The Delhi court, the High Court has also said today during the hearing of in the liquor case of Arvind Kejriwal, has said that his remand cannot be called illegal. Would you like to say something, sir?
देखिए, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि भारत में एक स्वतंत्र न्यायपालिका है और न्यायपालिका पे हमें भरोसा है और न्यायपालिका पे भरोसा करना चाहिए. मुझे भरोसा है कि केजरीवाल जी के साथ न्याय होगा.
That's all that we could pack in this edition of This is Exclusive. On the other side, we get you those live images coming in from Chennai, where Prime Minister is all set with his roadshow.
उत्तर प्रदेश में दो लड़कों की जो फिल्म पिछली बार फ्लॉप हो चुकी है, उस दो लड़कों की फिल्म को इन लोगों ने फिर से रिलीज किया है. मुझे समझ नहीं आता, अरे काठ की हांडी को ये इंडी गठबंधन वाले कितनी बार चढ़ाएंगे.
خلال أحداث الحرب و6 شهور اللي احنا بنمشي فيها تعرض دوار انصارات لعدة استهدافات أدى لأضرار جسيمة في مركزي.
A very good evening to all our viewers. Thank you for tuning in to Republic TV. I'm Deepak Suresh Kumar, and the focus of this hour is PM Modi's roadshow in Chennai, because less than a fortnight for the phase 1 of the Lok Sabha elections, which will see Tamil Nadu going to polls. The Prime Minister is back once again in the state of Tamil Nadu. His Tamil outreach continues on an unstoppable pace, because the Prime Minister is looking for a BJP wave in the state of Tamil Nadu. Remember, this time around, Annamalai has said there will be winds of change in the state of Tamil Nadu. And right now, what we can see on your screens is the Prime Minister, who was accompanied by Annamalai in Chennai. And today the Prime Minister will campaign for all the BJP candidates. Tamilisai Soundararajan as well will be contesting from South Chennai, Annamalai from Coimbatore, and other alliance candidates as well. We have Ashwin joining us live. Ashwin, the Prime Minister is back again in Tamil Nadu. What's the mood on the ground? How's the support pouring in for the Prime Minister?
Well, Deepak, it's a crazy frenzy over here. It's a crazy frenzy over here. As you can see, the kind of enthusiasm which is over here. Around a lakh of people have gathered at the Pondi Bazaar over here. And this is 7th visit by Prime Minister to Tamil Nadu. And just 10 days away from an election, he's ensuring that he leaves no stone unturned, which essentially means like people of T Nagar, people of Chennai are gathered in large numbers, and what the Prime Minister Modi in the next 4 days will be visiting different other constituencies. He will also be going to Coimbatore. He will also be going to other places as well. Now we have somebody with us. We have the BJP state Youth Secretary. Let's hear from him. So what is the feeling on the ground?
So you can see the Josh. People are not only from Chennai, even far away from Kanyakumari, people have come to just witness Prime Minister. It's a sea of people here. Both the sides are full, and so many thousands of people, they are not able to enter this venue. So it's a big festival here in Chennai.
प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी का रोड शो होता है, और सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि लगातार दक्षिण के दौरे पर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी रहे हैं। अगर देखें तो पिछले 100 दिनों में 7वीं बार तमिलनाडु पहुंचे हैं। दक्षिण पर विशेष फोकस है भाजपा का इस चुनावी संग्राम में। कर्नाटक को यूं तो दक्षिण का द्वार माना जाता है, लेकिन इस सुदूर दक्षिणी राज्य तमिलनाडु में भाजपा का अपेक्षित प्रदर्शन नहीं रहा, और भाजपा बेहतर प्रदर्शन करने के लिए हमेशा तत्पर रही है। इस राज्य में क्षेत्रीय दलों के साथ गठबंधन के साथ भाजपा चुनाव लड़ चुकी है, लेकिन इस बार भाजपा ने अपनी पूरी ताकत झोंक दी है तमिलनाडु की सियासी परिदृश्य को बदलने के लिए। सीधी तस्वीरें आप देख रहे हैं चेन्नई से, जहां पर बड़ी संख्या में प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी का अभिवादन करने के लिए लोगों का जनसैलाब उमड़ा है। सड़कों पर लोग दोनों तरफ कतारबद्ध होकर प्रधानमंत्री का अभिवादन कर रहे हैं, पुष्प वर्षा कर रहे हैं। और देखें तो अलग अलग तरीके से, परंपरागत तरीके से प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी का स्वागत हो रहा है। कुछ लोग भारतीय जनता पार्टी के झंडे लेकर, तो कुछ लोग पौराणिक पात्रों के रूप में अपने को सज धज कर वहाँ पर पहुँचे हैं। तो ये विशेष आकर्षण देखने को मिलता है प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के रोड शो में। छोटे छोटे बच्चों को लेकर माताएं बहनें पहुँचती हैं, और एक अलहदा अंदाज, एक अलग विशेष आकर्षण प्रधानमंत्री के व्यक्तित्व का लोगों को खींच लेके आता है। किसी भी राजनीतिक दल से संबद्ध हो लोग, लेकिन रोड शो की जब बात होती है तो बड़ी संख्या में जनता जनार्दन पहुंचती है अपने प्रिय नेता की एक झलक देखने के लिए। परंपरागत तरीके से स्वागत किया जा रहा है, पुष्प वर्षा करके स्वागत कर रही है जनता जनार्दन। मौजूदा वहाँ के लोग, हमारे संवाददाता ऋषि कुमार हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं। ऋषि, हम देख रहे हैं तस्वीरें, लोगों का उत्साह देख रहे हैं, प्रधानमंत्री का देख रहे हैं कि किस तरीके से अभिवादन कर रहे हैं जनता जनार्दन का अपने विशिष्ट अंदाज में। पुष्प वर्षा के साथ साथ क्या कुछ, कितना लंबा ये रोड शो और क्या कुछ रोड के अपने वो है, मतलब जो रूट होगा वो क्या कुछ है, और हम देख रहे हैं कि उत्साह खुद बयां करते हैं इन दृश्यों में। ऋषि, हम अपने संवाददाता ऋषि कुमार से जुड़ने की कोशिश करेंगे। ये सीधी तस्वीरें हमें मिल रही हैं चेन्नई से। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी की एक झलक देखने के लिए लोगों का जनसैलाब उमड़ पड़ा है और लगातार प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी तमिलनाडु के दौरे पर रहे हैं। इससे पहले अगर चाहे राम मंदिर की प्राण प्रतिष्ठा से जुड़े हुए कार्यक्रमों को अगर देखें तो अनेक मंदिरों में जाकर, दक्षिण के अनेक जगहों पर जाकर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने पूजा अर्चना की थी। और पिछले 100 दिनों में अगर देखें तो 7वीं बार प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी पहुंचे हैं। जबरदस्त उत्साह लोगों में, जनता पुष्प वर्षा करके अपने प्रिय नेता का स्वागत कर रही है और प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी अभिवादन स्वीकार कर रहे हैं और साथ ही साथ जनता अभिनंदन कर रही तो अभिवादन का जवाब दे रहे हैं प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जनता जनार्दन के सामने सिर झुकाकर। हमारे संवाददाता ऋषि कुमार हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं। ऋषि, आपसे जानना चाहेंगे, अगर देखें लगातार प्रधानमंत्री का ये दौरा दक्षिणी राज्य तमिलनाडु में, अगर देखें तो ये कहा जा रहा है कि पिछले 100 दिनों में 7वीं बार प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी पहुंचे हैं तमिलनाडु। दृश्य खुद बयां करते हैं लोगों का उत्साह, लोगों का जज्बा, लोगों का प्रधानमंत्री के प्रति आकर्षण कि किस तरीके से पुष्प वर्षा करके लोग अभिवादन कर रहे हैं, सेल्फी लेना चाह रहे हैं, इन दृश्यों को कैद करना चाह रहे हैं। क्या कुछ रूट है इस रोड शो का और साथ ही साथ किस तरीके का उत्साह दिखता है जनता के बीच में? ऋषि,
देखिए सुनी, पॉन्टी बाजार, टी नगर, चेन्नई का ये इलाका है जहां पर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी इस समय जनता से सीधे संवाद कर रहे हैं उस माध्यम से जिसमें कि वो रोड शो के जरिए अभिवादन कर रहे हैं। जनता यहाँ पर उनका अभिवादन करने के लिए यहाँ पर एकत्रित हुई है और हम जानते हैं कि चेन्नई की जो संस्कृति है, जो तमिलनाडु की जो संस्कृति है, उसको उन्होंने सीधे जोड़ा है। और पिछले अगर हम उनके यात्राओं के दौरान देखें, खासतौर पर तमिलनाडु की यात्राओं के दौरान उन्होंने इस बात को रेखांकित किया है कि जो भारत की जो सांस्कृतिक सौहार्द है और काशी और तमिल का जो संगम है उसको यहाँ पर विस्तार करते हुए दिखाई दे रहे हैं प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी। और इस पूरे के पूरे रोड शो को अगर हम देखें तो यहाँ पर तमाम जो कलाकार हैं अपने गीत, संगीत और नृत्य के माध्यम से यहाँ पर उनके स्वागत में एकत्रित हुए हैं। हमने देखा है यहाँ पर स्वतः स्फूर्त ऐसे भी लोग थे कि जो यहाँ पर एकत्रित हुए और उनके अभिवादन के लिए, उनकी एक झलक पाने के लिए यहाँ पर मौजूद रहे। और इसमें हमने तमाम दिव्यांगजनों को भी देखा, वो यहाँ पर आए हुए हैं और प्रधानमंत्री की झलक पाने के लिए, उनका अभिवादन करने के लिए। और जो एक शैली है प्रधानमंत्री की रोड शो के माध्यम से वो सीधे संवाद करते हैं, अपनी जिसे कहते हैं बॉडी लैंग्वेज के माध्यम से वो लोगों से जुड़ते हैं। और जैसे कि हम देख पा रहे हैं कि पुष्प वर्षा के माध्यम से और तमाम जो लोग हैं उनमें एक असीम उत्साह दिखाई दे रहा है इस महीने में। जबकि प्रधानमंत्री जब भी जनता के साथ मुखातिब होते हैं तो एक दोनों के बीच में, प्रधानमंत्री और जनता के बीच में एक सामंजस्य और एक जिसे कहते हैं तारतम्य बनता हुआ भी दिखता है। यहाँ पर हमने तमाम लोगों से बात की तो उन्होंने यही बताया कि जो इस समय माहौल है और इस माहौल में वो प्रधानमंत्री को देखने के लिए और उनका उत्साहवर्धन करने के लिए यहाँ पर एकत्रित हुए।
जी ऋषि, अगर देखें चुनावी मौसम चल रहा है, जिस तरीके से आपने जिक्र किया काशी तमिल संगमम का, सोमनाथ तमिल संगमम का, इन सब का आयोजन पिछले 2 वर्षों से हम देख रहे हैं, कई वर्षों से देख रहे हैं। राजनीतिक परिणाम या जनादेश, इससे इतर भी एक बात हम और यहाँ पर चर्चा करना चाहेंगे कि जो कहीं ना कहीं एक उत्तर और दक्षिण की संस्कृतियों में विलगाव की बात कही जाती थी। संस्कृतियाँ तो हमारी एक ही है, लेकिन उसको व्याख्यायित या परिभाषित करने की कोशिश की जाती थी कि 2 संस्कृतियां हैं। सच्चाई तो यह सनातन संस्कृति आद्योपांत हिमालय से लेकर धनुषकोटि तक है। तो किस तरीके से जो सामाजिक सामंजस्य या जिस तरीके से हमारी जो परंपराएं हैं, उत्तर दक्षिण की 2 परंपराओं में जो हल्की फुल्की खाई भी थी, जो चाहे वो वैचारिक हो, चाहे वो सामाजिक हो, चाहे वो परंपरागत हो, वो भी पटी है अगर आप देखें तो पिछले वर्षों में, पिछले दशक में।
बिल्कुल, देखिए, अगर हम इस बात को रेखांकित करें कि इस दौरान जो खासतौर से प्रधानमंत्री मोदी ने कोशिश की है और इसको हम सफल होते हुए भी देख रहे हैं कि जो जैसे कि आपने कहा कि एक कोशिश होती थी राजनीतिक स्तर पर, जबकि सांस्कृतिक और जो भारतीय स्तर पर इसको हमने कभी नहीं देखा है। अगर हमने देखा है कि भारत की सीमाओं पर अगर कोई नॉर्थ का है, अगर कोई पंजाबी है, सिख है, जट है, तो मराठी भी मैदान में रहा है।
Well, there you see, viewers, a sea of saffron supporters have accorded the Prime Minister a rousing welcome. It's almost like a festival out there. The lights, flowers and all the fanfare, everything for PM Modi's roadshow in the heart of Tamil Nadu. The support that is pouring in for the Prime Minister is unparalleled. Floral showers are being accorded to the Prime Minister. Each and every fan over there was gathered to get a glimpse of his or her Prime Minister is now showering flowers on the Prime Minister's convoy, which is making its way through the heart of Tamil Nadu. Remember, viewers, this is Prime Minister's poll campaign in Chennai, because the Prime Minister is on a 2-day visit today and tomorrow, where he will also visit other constituencies as well. And the Prime Minister will campaign for the BJP's candidates Tamilisai Soundararajan and Annamalai as well. Ashwin, the fanfare that we see on the screen is unparalleled. The support that's pouring in for the Prime Minister is also immense. So does this mean that there is a winds of change in the state of Tamil Nadu in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls? Well, we have some technical difficulties in getting through with Ashwin. But right now there are jammers in place everywhere, so the phone lines and all sorts of connectivity will be cut off, because the Prime Minister's convoy is now in Chennai, being welcomed by a sea of supporters who have gathered there to get a glimpse of Prime Minister Modi. There you see, along with Prime Minister, is BJP's Tamil Nadu President and also the Lok Sabha candidate from the Coimbatore constituency, Annamalai. K. Annamalai has been on BJP's South mission in Tamil Nadu, and he has been educating the people about the Prime Minister's central schemes, which have been designed for the poor and also the upliftment as well. So recently Annamalai also held a Padyatra across Tamil Nadu, taking the message of PM Modi to each and every house. And just a fortnight from the first phase of the Lok Sabha elections, now we see PM Modi, after several rounds of his trips to Tamil Nadu before the Pran Pratishtha event of Ram Lalla in Ayodhya, and after the Pran Pratishtha, the Prime Minister has been extensively campaigning in Tamil Nadu. He has visited Tamil Nadu a dozen times from January, because the Prime Minister's focus this time is to make inroads in the state of Tamil Nadu, which has been impossible for the BJP to crack. And the Prime Minister's mission South continues to be bolstered by Annamalai's popularity and also Tamilisai Soundararajan's candidature as well. Remember, she was the governor of Telangana and also the lieutenant governor of Puducherry as well, but she finds herself as the candidate for the BJP this time around, and with PM Modi also campaigning for her support, people believe that there could be a wind of change in Tamil Nadu this time around, which will make way for the BJP to make inroads in the state. Annamalai is also confident of the BJP's victory across different constituencies in Tamil Nadu as well. Well, there you can see, viewers, BJP's star campaigners have now hit the campaign trail, because on one hand we have Prime Minister Narendra Modi taking out his roadshow in Tamil Nadu. On the other hand, we have Union Home Minister Amit Shah campaigning in Assam. Remember, both of these states will go to polls in the phase 1 of the Lok Sabha elections, which is slated to be held on April 19th. And the BJP is already in mission mode. The Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister, both of them have taken out their rallies in Assam and Tamil Nadu as well. So these are the visuals that we are tracking at the moment. Three seats are of very paramount importance for the BJP in Tamil Nadu. One is Coimbatore, which will have Annamalai, and we have South Chennai as well, which will go to Tamilisai Soundararajan. And along with that, the BJP will look to make inroads in Tamil Nadu with at least total majority across a few seats, because that's what the Prime Minister has been aiming for through his visits in Tamil Nadu. Remember, the Prime Minister has also hailed the language of Tamil as well. Tamil Sangamam has been part of his mission. And right now, the Prime Minister is in Tamil Nadu. Campaigning has already begun. The Prime Minister's roadshow is currently underway, and we can see on either sides of the roads a sea of saffron supporters have gathered with have made their way there to get a glimpse of the Prime Minister. They have arrived in large numbers with BJP flags and also flowers to pay tributes and also to welcome the Prime Minister in a ceremonious fashion, and this is being witnessed on the screen as well. What a rousing welcome for the Prime Minister. Annamalai, the Prime Minister, all of them in one frame. The BJP star campaigners are already on task. They're in Mission South mode. And we'll get you all the live visuals from Chennai. But after a quick break, do stay tuned, viewers, because the Prime Minister's roadshow is currently underway.
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
कांग्रेस के घोषणा पत्र में पूरी तरह मुस्लिम लीग की छाप है और इस मुस्लिम लीग वाले घोषणा पत्र में जो कुछ हिस्सा बचा खुचा रह गया उसमें वामपंथी पूरी तरह हावी हो चुके हैं.
2 days after Prime Minister Modi's blistering attack on the Congress over its manifesto, Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge has led the fight back, alleging BJP is rattled as the Grand Old Party filed complaint with the Election Commission.
आज जब ये देश चुनाव के मुहाने पर आकर खड़ा है तो प्रधानमंत्री आपको अपना रिपोर्ट कार्ड दिखाकर वोट मांगना चाहिए, लेकिन उसमें नील बटा सन्नाटा स्कोर है, उसमें जबरदस्त फेल का ठप्पा लगा हुआ है और जब कुछ नहीं बचता है मोदी जी के पास तो वही घिसी पिटी हिंदू मुसलमान की स्क्रिप्ट पर आकर गिर जाते हैं.
From calling for protection of Muslim personal laws to fighting against majoritarianism, the Congress Manifesto and Muslim League Charter have striking similarity. BJP has hit out at Congress for its Hindu-Muslim script charge.
मुझे राहुल गांधी जवाब दे कि वायनाड में नामांकन पत्र में के जुलूस में कांग्रेस पार्टी के झंडे क्यों गायब हो गए? ये तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति कहां तक जाएगी? सिर्फ मुस्लिम लीग को भाए ना इस कारण से कांग्रेस पार्टी अपने झंडे तक को हटा दे? यह देश बांटने की जो चाल है और तुष्टीकरण के आगे जो घुटने टेकने का इनका रवैया है, इसको देश माफ नहीं करने वाला है.
Back in 2023, Rahul Gandhi backed Muslim League, calling it secular.
Muslim League is a completely secular party.
Right.
There's nothing non-secular about Muslim League.
Questions are a little disjointed. Sorry about that.
I think the person hasn't studied the Muslim League.
From caste to secession, why is Congress wanting to divide India on all lines but not on nationalism?
कांग्रेस पार्टी ने एक झूठ का पुलिंदा जारी किया। कांग्रेस को बेनकाब करने वाला एक घोषणा पत्र है। आप देखिए, हर पन्ने पर भारत के टुकड़े करने की बू आ रही है। कांग्रेस के घोषणा पत्र में वही सोच झलकती है जो सोच आजादी के समय मुस्लिम लीग में थी।
Welcome back, viewers. 39 seats of Tamil Nadu will go to polls in the phase 1 of the Lok Sabha elections, and the Prime Minister is already on Mission South mode. He will cover the central and the South Chennai constituencies today as part of his roadshow, because in South Chennai, it is Tamilisai Soundararajan who is BJP's candidate, and in central Chennai, it is Vinod P. Selvam who will be taking on the DMK bigwig Dayanidhi Maran. So this is the epic battles of Tamil Nadu in phase 1, because the state will be going to polls in just less than 10 days from now, and the Prime Minister is already in Tamil Nadu, a mega roadshow to start off while he's back in the southern state. We have Ashwin joining us on the phone line. Ashwin, 2 key constituencies the roadshow is covering. One is the South Chennai, which belongs to Tamilisai Soundararajan. She is the candidate, and Central Chennai is Vinod P. Selvam, who will be taking on Dayanidhi Maran. So how big of a boost is PM Modi's roadshow for the prospects of these two candidates?
Deepak, when Prime Minister Modi is arriving in a state like Tamil Nadu, its implications are not just meant for the candidates, of course, that is there. But we have to, when you look at the kind of numbers in this current elections, we have to also see that this is the first time since 2009 that BJP has decided to contest alone. All this while, BJP always formed with one of the Dravidian party. Of the 39 seats, Deepak, 23 the BJP is fighting on their own. The first time this has ever happened. Another important thing is that no national party has ever gained a foothold in Tamil Nadu since 1967. So BJP is working on a level where they can gain a foothold, because BJP is looking at the numbers. There are 39, the number is 39 plus Puducherry 1. That makes it 40. That's almost half of what Uttar Pradesh MPs are. So it is of utmost importance to the BJP, and Prime Minister Modi knows that. And if you look at the entire positioning of Modi from 2014, when he became the Prime Minister, in 2014 I'm talking about, the first place he visited was Coimbatore. And this is so totally important, because Prime Minister Modi has been trying to get the voters of Tamil Nadu onto their side, and this has been extremely important to them. And if you also look in the next coming days, Prime Minister Modi was holding public gatherings not only in Chennai but also in Mettupalayam near Coimbatore, in Nilgiris, in Vellore, in Peramballur, as well as in Virudhunagar. So on April 9th, on 10th, and on 13th, and on April 14th, Prime Minister will be visiting this place. And interestingly, Deepak, in all these places, if you see, this is a BJP candidate, not an ally candidate that is standing. So BJP is trying to increase its vote share, no doubt about it. It is trying to perch in a place, giving a challenge to the Dravidian the Dravidian movement over here. And when I spoke to BJP candidate from Coimbatore, who's also the BJP state person, Annamalai, he said this is not an election that we are fighting. This is a revolution that we are creating. And that is exactly the mantra what he said he has got from Prime Minister Modi. In fact, this is the level at which BJP is trying to evoke the people of Tamil Nadu to getting on their side as well. So it's really important when you look at the numbers that come. And the people, I just want to remind also in 1998, BJP in fact had won in Coimbatore. And then in 1999 as well. But that win was also because of an ally with the DMK then. And so it's also important that in the last election, with the vote share was considerably high, it had created a big, huge celebration, because that is what BJP is looking at. So when Prime Minister Modi is campaigning over here, he's looking at increasing the vote share in the state of Tamil Nadu. This is what the target is, what BJP sources have been revealing, and they've been working steadfast on it. And what we see are the visuals of it.
Right, Ashwin, many thanks for joining us with all those details. Well, there you heard it, viewers. That was Ashwin giving us a brief history of how the Tamil Nadu's political landscape has evolved over time. But on the other side of this quick break, we will get you more from PM Modi's roadshow live from Chennai. Do stay with us.
कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष ने कहा है कि मोदी देश के दूसरे राज्यों में कश्मीर की बात क्यों करता है, दूसरे राज्यों का कश्मीर से क्या लेना देना। लेकिन 140 करोड़ देशवासियों के लिए कश्मीर मां भारती का मस्तक समान है कि नहीं है? कश्मीर हमारा मस्तक है कि नहीं है? जहां हुए बलिदान मुखर्जी, वो कश्मीर हमारा है। भाजपा की मजबूत सरकार ने आर्टिकल 370 की दीवार को हटा दिया तो कांग्रेस को दर्द हो रहा है। कल कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष ने कहा है कि मोदी देश के दूसरे राज्यों में कश्मीर की बात क्यों करता है, दूसरे राज्यों का कश्मीर से क्या लेना देना। कांग्रेस के लिए कश्मीर कुछ नहीं, और उनका तो यही रहा है, कच्छथीवी भी उनके लिए कुछ नहीं, कश्मीर भी उनके लिए कुछ नहीं। साथियों, ये बंगाल की धरती महान सपूत डॉक्टर श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी की धरती है। जहां हुए बलिदान मुखर्जी, वो कश्मीर हमारा है। इस संकल्प के साथ हम भाजपा के कार्यकर्ताओं की अनेक पीढ़ियां आगे बढ़ी। डॉक्टर मुखर्जी ना होते तो कांग्रेस की सरकार अलगाववादियों के सामने कब का सरेंडर कर चुकी होती। ऐसी कांग्रेस ने देश को आर्टिकल 370 जैसा नासूर दिया था। आज जब भाजपा की मजबूत सरकार ने आर्टिकल 370 की दीवार को हटा दिया तो कांग्रेस को दर्द हो रहा है, चिल्ला रहे हैं, आंसू बहा रहे हैं। कल कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष ने कहा है कि मोदी देश के दूसरे राज्यों में कश्मीर की बात क्यों करता है, दूसरे राज्यों का कश्मीर से क्या लेना देना। कांग्रेस के लिए कश्मीर कुछ नहीं, और उनका तो यही रहा है, कच्छथीवी भी उनके लिए कुछ नहीं, कश्मीर भी उनके लिए कुछ नहीं। लेकिन 140 करोड़ देशवासियों के लिए कश्मीर मां भारती का मस्तक समान है कि नहीं है? कश्मीर हमारा मस्तक है कि नहीं है? कश्मीर भारत का गौरव है कि नहीं है? और इस कश्मीर के लिए देश के हर राज्य के वीर जवानों ने
to make inroads in Assam as Prime Minister Modi holds mega roadshow in Chennai. Big setback for Arvind Kejriwal as High Court dismisses Kejriwal's plea against arrest. DMK delegation continues to protest in the national capital despite police warning and detention. In Pilibhit, Prime Minister hits out at Congress, fires Muslim League charge for a third straight day. Shiv Sena faction finalizes seat sharing agreement with plans to contest 21 seats, while NCP, Sharad Pawar and Congress secured 10 and 17 seats respectively in Maharashtra. DMK's candidate for Sri Perambudur, T.R. Balu, extends an invitation to Prime Minister, welcoming him to the constituency and daring him to contest from there. All right, good evening friends to this Tuesday edition of Biggest Story Tonight, and we are sticking with election campaign coverage. As of now, we are getting live pictures of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Chennai. These are important pictures because the kind of focus we have seen of the BJP in general, but specifically of the Prime Minister himself, the manner in which he has made sure that the BJP does better south of Vindhyas this election, and the manner in which he has campaigned in states of Tamil Nadu and Kerala, apart from, of course, Karnataka and Andhra and Telangana. In these pictures, Prime Minister, accompanied by Tamil Nadu BJP President K. Annamalai, carrying out a mega rally. Chennai, of course, has 3 seats, Chennai South, Chennai North and Chennai Central, and the roadshow as of now going through some areas of Chennai. We will connect with our reporter there on the ground. Ashwin is in Chennai, in fact, and let me go to him to understand which areas of Chennai the roadshow is passing by. Seems tremendous amount of reception being given to the Prime Minister. Remember, Tamil Nadu happens to be a state where the BJP has not done well, and in the 90s, it won Kanyakumari once, and since then we have seen the party not opening its account. This time, Prime Minister has spearheaded the campaign of the BJP in Tamil Nadu, and as a build-up to the elections, in fact, before that, as a build-up to the Ram Temple Pran Pratishtha, the manner in which the Prime Minister has spent considerable amount of time of his penance that he was observing, he did in South and more specifically Tamil Nadu. There has been a tremendous amount of push, both in terms of visibility and in terms of engagement with Tamil Nadu, and the Prime Minister there carrying out a roadshow. Let's go to Ashwin to understand which part of Chennai this roadshow is passing by. Ashwin, over to you. And from where you are, can you tell us how's the roadshow like? What's the kind of reception Prime Minister is getting? Through which areas of Chennai, through which arterial roads is the roadshow going to pass by?
Well, Abhishek, what is the citizens of Chennai are witnessing is, in fact, a tremendous support from Prime Minister Modi. In fact, he is passing by the Ponti Bazaar. It's a 1.2-kilometer roadshow. By around 3:30 itself, lots of people, thousands of people have gathered, and the numbers swelled to over almost 2 lakhs by 6:30 itself. The Prime Minister's convoy, which was also accompanied by Anna Malai as well as Tamil Nadu Soundarajan, and the campaign went on, and this is an important state as far as the BJP is concerned, especially South Chennai. It's a traditional constituency for the BJP. In fact, BJP has been keeping a candidate over here since 1991. In fact, in the last elections, it was in 2014, Abhishek, I think the vote share in South Chennai was almost 31%, little over 31%. So it is a place where BJP has found its crowd, and also with the DMK weakening, BJP also feels that this is many constituencies BJP can win over. So what we also need to see, Abhishek, this is the 7th visit by Prime Minister Modi to Tamil Nadu in this year itself. In January, he visited twice. In February, he visited twice. In March, he has visited twice. And this is the first visit that he has done in the month of April as well. So certainly here, Prime Minister Modi is giving a lot of consideration over here, probably because there are 40 MPs which the state sends, almost half of Uttar Pradesh. And also this is a place BJP feels that they had to make its inroads. And there has been several indicators for it, especially after Anna Malai taking over becoming a president. His popularity has gained. In fact, this is something which the BJP is also harping on, and this is what we see. And there are several constituencies which Prime Minister Modi will also be visiting. Today he has completed Vellore, and he has completed Chennai. He will also be going to Mettupalayam in Coimbatore, and he will also be visiting Virudhunagar and other constituencies as well, in Nilgiri's constituency as well, Abhishek. So certainly Modi is projecting that he is concerned about the citizens of Tamil Nadu. He is ensuring that the people of Tamil Nadu sees his face very constantly and also hears from him. And with him, is accompanied by him, is Anna Malai and Tamil Nadu Soundarajan, candidates who have their popularity, who has their ground, who has a big following as well. So certainly it is a big thrust to the BJP's election just 10 days before on April.
All right, Prime Minister there with his hard focus on Tamil Nadu. And though, of course, not the last frontier like Kerala, where the BJP is yet to open a Lok Sabha seat account. Tamil Nadu, the BJP has won once. But then, since then, in the 1990s, the party has been drawing a blank, and the Prime Minister wanting to break that jinx, focusing hard on making electoral inroads for the Saffron Party in Tamil Nadu. And these pictures with Prime Minister flanked on two sides with the candidate of the Chennai South seat, Tamilisai Soundarajan, and on the other side with K. Annamalai, the Tamil Nadu BJP president. Let's move on now. We'll come back to the roadshow later. But we are getting pictures of Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who's in Assam to campaign for the party and its Lok Sabha candidates in the state. Shah is the first prominent national leader to participate in campaigning in this northeastern state since the announcement of the polls. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma accompanied Shah during the two campaign programs. Lakhimpur is held by the BJP, with incumbent MP Pradhan Barua seeking a third consecutive successive term as he's pitted against Congress candidate Uday Shankar Hazarika. These are pictures coming in from Tinsukia in Assam, where the Union Home Minister Amit Shah is carrying out this roadshow, accompanied by Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma of the state. Remember, it's been about 8 years since the BJP has been in power in this northeastern state, and 9 years actually, and the party trying to consolidate further in Assam. And we are getting these pictures of roadshow by Union Home Minister Amit Shah in Tinsukia, Assam. And before that, we had Prime Minister carrying out a roadshow in Chennai South constituency, where the BJP hopes that they would be able to make inroads this time. On that note, we move on and take a look at some sports stories. In IPL's match number 23 today, Shikhar Dhawan led Punjab Kings will lock horns with Pat Cummins Sunrisers Hyderabad at the PCA Stadium in Mullanpur. Both teams have 2 wins and 2 losses from their 4 matches and will be desperate to break out of the mid-table logjam first. Fans were in for a treat when they saw John Cena return to action at Philadelphia as he formed a tag team with the Awesome Truth. John Cena wrestled alongside the Awesome Truth, which comprises of Miz and R-Truth against the Judgment Day, and eventually won the match, which was attended by over 20,000 fans. Al Nassr captain Cristiano Ronaldo was sent off late on as his side lost 2-1 to City rivals Al Hilal in their Saudi Super Cup semi-final after a heated clash. Portugal's record scorer was shown a straight red card for elbowing an opponent. After receiving his red card, Ronaldo raised his fist in a punching gesture. Bochum fired coach Thomas Lech after a poor run of form left the team in danger of relegation from the Bundesliga. Lech's team shocked Bayern Munich 3-2 in February to put a big dent in the Champions title hopes, but Bochum has earned only 1 point in 6 games since then. Lech took over Bochum in September 2022 with the team last in the table and ensured the team avoided relegation last season. FIFA said it would consider changes to its policy blocking league matches from being played in other countries. This is part of an agreement with the football promoter to dismiss the world governing body from a lawsuit challenging that stance. The change in FIFA's stance could open up the possibility of Hong Kong promoters bringing matches from some of the game's biggest leagues to the city's new state-of-the-art stadium at Kai Tak Sports Park when it opens for business in 2025. All right, another important development back in India. Tesla CEO Elon Musk dropped a big hint that his company is ready to manufacture electric vehicles in India. This comes after it was reported that Tesla was searching for a location to set up its factory in the country. As per Musk, India is a logical next step for Tesla, especially since the country has grown into the world's most populous nation. Here's more on this report.
9 years after PM Modi visited Tesla's manufacturing facility in California, his dream to bring Tesla to India is finally seeing the light. Tesla CEO Elon Musk announced plans to start manufacturing in India.
I can say he really wants to do the right thing for India. He wants to be open. He wants to be supportive of new companies, and obviously, but at the same time, make sure it accrues to India's advantage, which is, obviously that's the job. I'm saying I am a fan of Modi, so I have to say that.
This development comes nearly 5 months after Union Minister Piyush Goyal also paid a visit to Tesla's manufacturing facility and echoed plans to expand India's manufacturing prowess.
I think the purpose of my visit was very clear. I was looking at engaging with the high quality senior level Indian talent who's contributing to Tesla's success story. And I was also very keen to see the electric vehicle factory because we are now increasingly contributing through parts and components in the making of electric vehicles. Last year, India exported about $1 billion worth of goods. This year, it'll almost double to $1.9 billion of exports from India to Tesla.
Reports say that Maharashtra and Gujarat have extended lucrative land offers to Tesla Inc. for the establishment of an electrical vehicle manufacturing plant. Tesla's proposed plant is expected to cost between $2 to $3 billion. The plant aims to cater to both domestic and international demand for Tesla EVs. The government aims to attract global EV manufacturers, promote advanced technology adoption and boost the Make in India initiative. Tesla's entry in Indian market will prove to be beneficial to the Indian economy. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
The Enforcement Directorate launched searches across multiple locations in Tamil Nadu as part of its investigation into the drug-related money laundering case allegedly involving former DMK member Jafar Sadiq and others. Take a look at this report.
The Enforcement Directorate's heat has intensified on former DMK member Jafar Sadiq, who is under net in a drug-related case. 5 officials were seen raiding the home of Jafar located at Santham, Chennai. Similar raids took place in businesses connected to Jafar. Tamil director Amir Sultan's home and office was also raided by ED. Earlier, Jafar was arrested by NCB in March this year, and Amir, whose movie Jafar had produced, was also questioned by the NCB. Sadiq ran a cartel that sent pseudoephedrine from India to Australia and New Zealand. After his name was linked to this drug cartel, he was expelled from the party. The ED is conducting raids at various sites in Tamil Nadu as part of its investigation.
Last week, Amir Sultan, the director whose office is right now being raided, he was also called in for questioning by the NCB. Now, it certainly looks like the investigation is taken a completely different fold where the ED has now come into picture, and certainly this looks like there is also a money laundering angle that is there along with it. The entire episode certainly has more than what the eyes meet.
While a 10-year tenure as Mathura MP may have made her a Brajwasi, actor-politician Hema Malini told Republic that bad-mouthing leaders is not going to work for the opposition. Republic is tracking Hema Malini on her campaign trail. Take a look.
Hema Malini is all set to contest from her Mathura seat for the third time. The 75-year-old actor-politician will be facing Mukesh Dhankar of the Congress. While several outrageous comments have been made against the Mathura MP, the actor is undeterred, confident of the love and support of the people.
Somebody should merge, but with a healthy competition. Not very cheap and some sasta busta ऐसा नहीं. So healthy competition करेंगे तो it is nice. You should have a opposition की बहुत ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि हम जो करते हैं उसको oppose करें लेकिन proper ढंग से, and not for because they want to be here. You want to be here, then you should prove yourself, na? Like what Modi ji has proved.
Republic also spoke to the locals in Mathura, asking what their demands and expectations are.
अब चुनाव आने वाला है, सब सही चल रहा है, आगे किसको वोट करने का प्लान है, किस तरफ का रुख है यहाँ?
अब ये तो पता नहीं, अब किसको दे वोट किसको नहीं, वैसे तो सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा है यहाँ पे।
अच्छा चल रहा है, आगे का कोई डिमांड है आने वाली सरकार से?
अब पता नहीं, सरकार अब वो तो क्या जाने क्या कब क्या कर सकती है। सुधार तो ये चाहते हैं कि यहाँ सही सलामत रही जो कुछ है।
अम्मा, चुनाव आने वाला है, किस तरफ लग रहा है मथुरा का वोट जाएगा?
जिसको कह देंगे भी तो कोई चले जाएगा।
उसी को चला जाएगा। कोई मांगे हैं और आगे कि भाई सरकार आए तो थोड़ा ये काम भी करे।
अच्छा हमारा काम करेंगे, इनको देंगे वोट।
अब अगर सुरक्षा और सेफ्टी की बात करें तो वो पहले से बेहतर है?
हाँ बढ़िया,
पहले से बहुत बेहतर है सुरक्षा।
हाँ सुरक्षा है बहुत।
While Hema Malini is confident of her win, will she be able to deliver on the expectations of the people for another term? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
MIT has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
टीएमसी वामदल कांग्रेस ने एक दूसरे के भ्रष्टाचारियों को बचाने के लिए ये इंडी गठबंधन बनाया है। मैं आपको गारंटी देता हूं 4 जून के बाद भ्रष्टाचारियों के खिलाफ कार्रवाई और तेज होगी।
ब्रिटेन का एक प्रतिष्ठित समाचार पत्र है द गार्डियन, उसने एक रिपोर्ट लिखी और उसमें उसने कहा कि पिछले 2 वर्ष के दौरान पाकिस्तान के अंदर दुर्दांत 20 से अधिक ऐसे आतंकवादी चुन चुन करके मार दिए गए और इसमें भारत की खुफिया एजेंसियों का योगदान हो सकता है। द गार्डियन की समाचार की स्रोत क्या है? आतंकवाद एक समस्या है और इस समस्या का समाधान कोई है तो भारत है। हम केवल आपसी संबोधन में ही राम राम नहीं बोलते, आतंकवादियों का राम नाम सत्य है भी करते हैं। ब्रिटेन का एक प्रतिष्ठित समाचार पत्र है द गार्डियन, उसने एक रिपोर्ट लिखी और उसमें उसने कहा कि पिछले 2 वर्ष के दौरान पाकिस्तान के अंदर दुर्दांत 20 से अधिक ऐसे आतंकवादी चुन चुन करके मार दिए गए और इसमें भारत की खुफिया एजेंसियों का योगदान हो सकता है। तो गार्डियन की समाचार की स्रोत क्या है? आतंकवाद एक समस्या है और इस समस्या का समाधान कोई है तो भारत है। हम केवल आपसी संबोधन में ही राम राम नहीं बोलते, आतंकवादियों का राम नाम सत्य है भी करते हैं। ब्रिटेन का एक प्रतिष्ठित समाचार पत्र है द गार्डियन, उसमें उसने एक रिपोर्ट लिखी और उसमें उसने कहा कि पिछले 2 वर्ष के दौरान पाकिस्तान के अंदर दुर्दांत 20 से अधिक ऐसे आतंकवादी चुन चुन करके मार दिए गए और इसमें भारत की खुफिया एजेंसियों का योगदान हो सकता है। तो गार्डियन की समाचार की स्रोत क्या है? ये वही बता सकते हैं, लेकिन आतंकवाद एक समस्या है और इस समस्या का समाधान कोई है तो भारत है। भारत इसकी समस्या का समाधान दे रहा है। हम केवल आपसी संबोधन में ही राम राम नहीं बोलते, अयोध्या में रामलला कोई विराजमान नहीं करते, आतंकवादियों का राम नाम सत्य है भी करते हैं। सहमत है ना? आतंकवादियों का राम नाम सत्य है, होना चाहिए ना? और ये केवल भारत ही कर सकता है। बस फर्क यही है, हम उसको वहां पहुंचाते हैं जहां पहुंचना चाहिए।
Tamilisai Soundararajan is all set to contest polls from Chennai South Lok Sabha constituency from the BJP. A while back, we saw her as part of the Prime Minister's roadshow. The former Telangana governor and Puducherry LG is set to face a 3-way contest against the DMK and AIDMK. Take a look at this report on the contest in Chennai South.
The tides have turned for Tamilisai Soundararajan. The former Telangana governor and Puducherry lieutenant governor Tamilisai Soundararajan is back with the BJP, contesting the Lok Sabha polls from Chennai South.
Opposing her are Thamizachi Thangapandian of the DMK and J. Jayawardhan of the AIA-DMK. The area holds historical significance with past MPs like C.N. Annadurai and Vijayanti Mala Bali. Republic went on a campaign trail with the BJP candidate.
Very successfully, you would have observed the love and affection showered on me. They are not showering the flowers. They are, along with the flowers, they are showering their love and affection. So before I became the governor, 5.5 years, I was a political leader. And people understand my ambition to serve them. And South Chennai, I am the voter of South Chennai for 40 years. And I know the nook and corner of South Chennai. And people want a MP who will respond to their grievances.
Will Tamilisai beat her AIA-DMK and DMK rivals, or will she face a beating in the upcoming polls? Watch Republic on June 4th to know more. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
TMC delegation continues to protest in the national capital despite police warning and detention on the other side of a short break.
कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष ने कहा है कि मोदी देश के दूसरे राज्यों में कश्मीर की बात क्यों करता है, दूसरे राज्यों का कश्मीर से क्या लेना देना। लेकिन 140 करोड़ देशवासियों के लिए कश्मीर मां भारती का मस्तक समान है कि नहीं है? कश्मीर हमारा मस्तक है कि नहीं है?
خلال أحداث الحرب و6 شهور اللي احنا بنمشي فيها تعرض دوار انصارات لعدة استهدافات أدى لأضرار جسيمة في مركزي.
कांग्रेस पार्टी ने एक झूठ
Good evening, viewers. Let's take a look at all the top 50 stories of the day so far. Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a roadshow in Tamil Nadu, Chennai. The roadshow is in support of BJP candidate from South Chennai, Tamil Soundarajan, Coimbatore candidate Annamalai, and Central Chennai candidate Vinod Selvam. Delhi High Court rejected Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's plea challenging his arrest by the ED. The court dismissed the Aam Aadmi Party's claim that the arrest is illegal. BJP leader Shehzad Poonawalla reacted to Delhi High Court's dismissal of Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's plea, saying that today's order against Kejriwal exposes that he is not a staunch, honest neta, but completely corrupt. He also said that there is no room left for the Aam Aadmi Party to play victimhood card.
हाईकोर्ट का फैसला आया है केजरीवाल जी पर। आज ये स्पष्ट है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल शराब घोटाले में भ्रष्ट है। जिस प्रकार से अरविंद केजरीवाल आम आदमी पार्टी लगातार विक्टिमहुड कार्ड खेल रही थी, आज हाईकोर्ट ने इस कार्ड को ध्वस्त कर दिया है।
Delhi Minister Saurabh Bharadwaj says that the party will move Supreme Court and they have full faith in it. He also said that as Arvind Kejriwal will get relief from Apex Court just as Sanjay Singh received it.
पलटे जाते हैं, हम सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाएंगे और हमें सुप्रीम कोर्ट पे बहुत भरोसा है। लाख हाई कोर्ट के फैसले के बाद संजय सिंह जी को रिलीफ दिया। हमें पूरी उम्मीद है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के मामले में माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट रिलीफ देगा।
Aam Aadmi Party MP Sanjay Singh, while reacting on High Court's dismissal for Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's plea challenging his arrest, said that this entire matter is biggest political conspiracy since independence. He also said that the sole purpose is to topple and eliminate Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party.
का पूरा मामला भारत की राजनीति में आजादी के बाद से लेके सबसे बड़ा राजनीतिक षड्यंत्र है।
Delhi Rouse Avenue Court extended the judicial custody of BRS leader K. Kavitha till the 23rd of April in connection with the money laundering case. Early on Monday, the court dismissed her interim bail application. Arrested MLC K. Kavitha wrote a letter to judge mentioning herself as victim. She also stated that her privacy was invaded by displaying her personal phone number. Kavitha's letter also mentions alleged threats by BJP leaders in the name of ED raids. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while addressing a public rally in Uttar Pradesh's Pilibhit, said that India Alliance always hated the construction of Ram Mandir and they rejected Pran Pratishtha invite. Prime Minister slammed the Congress, saying that they are so deep into appeasement politics that they will never be able to come out of it. Prime Minister Modi attacked the Shakti remark of Congress leader Varun Gandhi, saying that he was reminding the people on the first day of Navratri how the opposition bloc has vowed to end Shakti. Addressing a poll rally in Uttar Pradesh's Pilibhit, the Prime Minister slammed Congress over its recently released manifesto, saying that the Grand Old Party's manifesto appears to be the same of Muslim League and not of an Indian political party.
कांग्रेस ने जो घोषणा पत्र बनाया है वो कांग्रेस का नहीं, ऐसा लगता है मुस्लिम लीग का घोषणा पत्र दिखता है।
The security and police force deployed in the Maoist hit area for conducting safe and peaceful elections. The first phase in Gadchiroli of Maharashtra will happen on the 19th of April. Election Commission has issued notice to Congress leader Randeep Surjewala for his comments against BJP leader Hema Malini. The Election Commission requested the INC president to take steps to ensure that party leaders and officials engage in respectful public discussions concerning women. BJP National Secretary Arun Singh has said that people have been thronging to Prime Minister's rally, and he can say that BJP is winning in almost all Lok Sabha constituencies where rallies have been held. He also said that in many constituencies the opposition was unable to find candidates.
इस प्रकार से मोदी जी के सभा में भीड़ आ रही है, लोग आ रहे हैं, उसको देख करके आप कह सकते हैं कि
लगभग सभी लोकसभा जहाँ रैलियाँ हुई हैं वहाँ हम जीत रहे हैं और 400 का आंकड़ा पार करेंगे, कोई चुनौती नहीं है। कई लोकसभा के क्षेत्र में विपक्ष के पास कैंडिडेट ही नहीं मिल रहे, जैसे आप यहाँ विपक्ष का कोई कैंडिडेट ही नहीं मिल रहा है, कोई आने की हिम्मत ही नहीं जुटा पा रहा है।
Congress leader Renuka Chaudhary reacted on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's remark regarding Congress's manifesto, saying that what is the work of BJP to comment on Congress's manifesto. She expects the Election Commission, in fact, now to take cognizance against BJP spreading statement that the party hates, that the party spreads hate, that it has a connection with the Muslim League. Congress delegations will approach Election Commission. The legal cell of Karnataka Congress unit will submit memorandum to the Election Commission over delay in release of drought funds. CPI General Secretary Siddaramaiah questioned Prime Minister's record over the past decade, urging transparency and accountability from the government. Yechuri accused the Prime Minister of deflecting scrutiny by targeting opposition leaders instead of addressing the concerns of the public. DDP has filed a complaint with the Human Rights Commission against YSRCP, alleging cash distribution through volunteers in the guise of government schemes. The complaint seeks intervention and action against the YSRCP for these alleged practices. Delhi Minister and Aam Aadmi Party leader Gopal Rai announced the commencement of a door-to-door campaign aiming to convey Kejriwal's message to the people despite his incarceration, preventing him from campaigning directly. Maneka Gandhi emphasized Varun Gandhi's commitment to Pilibhit's welfare. She questioned Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary's invitation for Varun to join the Congress party, urging clarity on his intentions. Reflecting on Congress's decline, Maneka Gandhi highlighted the absence of robust leadership and weak cadre within the party. According to ECI sources, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar's security has been elevated due to international threats. Massive fire broke out in Kasda police station in Uttar Pradesh's Greater Noida region. Fire reached the police station after the transformer caught fire. 15 motorcycles were burned in this accident. Aam Aadmi Party MLA Amanatullah Khan, who is accused in Waqf board scam, got a shocking news from the Rouse Avenue court. Court has issued summons to the Aam Aadmi Party MLA on ED complaint. Investigative agency has filed a complaint in court for not appearing on ED summons. Days after being released from Tihar jail in the Delhi liquor policy case, Aam Aadmi Party MP Sanjay Singh met Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann at his residence in Chandigarh today. The two leaders discussed strategies for the way ahead for the future course of the party as Arvind Kejriwal is inside jail. BJP leader Shehzad Poonawalla launched a scathing attack at the TMC government, saying that democracy dies when an ED and NIA team goes to nab the corrupt and gets attacked in broad daylight. He questioned the motive behind TMC's protests, saying that action has been taken against corrupt people. Congress has filed a complaint against Rajiv Chandrasekhar. The Election Commission of India directed the Central Board of Direct Taxes to verify any mismatch in affidavit details submitted by Rajiv Chandrasekhar, the BJP candidate from Thiruvananthapuram Lok Sabha seat. Now, this comes after Congress sent a complaint to Election Commission regarding mismatch in actual and declared assets in his affidavit by Rajiv Chandrasekhar. Days before the upcoming Lok Sabha polls, Centre has provided Z-category CRPF security cover to Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar across the country. Now, this comes after he received international threats. DMK candidate for Coimbatore Lok Sabha seat Ganapati Rajkumar held a roadshow ahead of the general elections. He will face BJP's Tamil Nadu Party President K. Annamalai from Coimbatore Lok Sabha seat. After joining Congress, former BJP leader and ex-Union Minister Birendra Singh said that Congress and BJP have completely different ideologies and only Jan Gan Man can save this nation. He called the Congress a pan-India country and that the Congress is trying to protect the fundamentals of the nation. Union Minister and Amethi MP Smriti Irani offered prayers at the Shakti Peeth Ma Durga Bhavani Temple in Gauriganj on the first day of Chaitra Navratri. Shobha Yatra procession with election-related tableau was taken out in Pune on the occasion of Gudi Parva. The day marks the beginning of harvest season in Maharashtra and is one of the most important Hindu festivals observed in Maharashtra and Goa by Marathi and Konkani Hindu. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan strongly condemned the telecast of the Kerala story, alleging that it aligns with the BJP and RSS agenda. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan deemed the film's broadcast as incompatible with Kerala's cultural ethos. Anti-NATO and pro-Palestinian protesters clashed with Italian police ahead of a concert to commemorate the 75th anniversary of the founding of the North Atlantic Alliance. Protesters were trying to break the security cordon that surrounded the San Carlo Opera House. One died and 12 injured, including 2 children, after Russia launched its missile attack on the Ukrainian city of Poltava. The missile struck a 2-story residential building and damaged 3 other buildings around it. Chinese foreign minister says that top Chinese leader will lead a delegation to North Korea this week, and the ministry spokesperson said in a press conference that the delegate, who chairs the National People's Congress and considered the number 3 official in China's Communist Party. China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi, after speaking with his Russian counterpart in Beijing, called for a ceasefire as soon as possible in Ukraine. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, arrived in Beijing to display the strength of ties with close diplomatic partner in China. The French Defense Minister said met Serbia's president in Paris and discussed on the possible purchase of 12 Dassault Rafale fighter jets from France. The French Defense Minister also met Macron and discussed topics ranging from the economy to the situation in Kosovo. Turkey announced that it is restricting the export of dozens of products to Israel. Decision comes a day after the foreign minister said that the capital of Turkey, Ankara, would impose a series of measures against Israel for rejecting a request for its military cargo planes to join an operation to airdrop aid to Gaza. Russian space officials said that they aborted the test launch of a new heavy lift rocket from its Far Eastern launch pad. The previous 3 launches were carried out from the Plesets launch pad in northwestern Russia. No reason was given and no new time for the next launch attempt was immediately set. The son of a popular Spanish actor arrived at court as a trial opened into the death of a Colombian surgeon whose dismembered body was found on a popular tourist island. Daniel Sancho Brancalo was indicted by prosecutors October last year over the death of 44-year-old Edwin Arteaga. The charges against Sancho include premeditated murder, concealment of a body and destruction of documents. Cambodia is investigating YouTubers' abuse of monkeys at Angkor and UNESCO site. Authorities say that monkey-related content and treatment of the animals is a growing problem as people look for new ways to draw online viewers to generate cash. In IPL's match number 23 today, Shikhar Dhawan-led Punjab Kings will lock horns with Pat Cummins' Sunrisers Hyderabad at the PCA Stadium in Malanpur. This is in Punjab. Both teams have 2 wins and 2 losses from their 4 matches and will be desperate to break out of the mid-table logjam. Fans were in for a treat when they saw John Cena return to action in Philadelphia as he formed a tag team with The Awesome Truth. John Cena wrestled alongside The Awesome Truth, which comprises of Miz and R-Truth, against the Judgment Day and eventually won the match, which was attended by over 20,000 fans. Al Nassr captain Cristiano Ronaldo was sent off late on as his side lost 2-1 to city rivals Al Hilal in their Saudi Super Cup semi-final after a heated clash. Portugal's record scorer was shown a straight red card for elbowing an opponent. After receiving the red card, Ronaldo raised his fist in a punching gesture. Bochum fired coach Thomas Letsch after a poor run of form left the team in danger of relegation from Bundesliga. The team shocked Bayern Munich 3-2 in February to put a big dent in the champions' title's hope, but Bochum has earned only 1 point in 6 games since then. Now Letsch took over Bochum in September 2022 with the team last in the table, ensuring the team avoided relegation last season. FIFA said it would consider changes to its policy blocking league matches from being played in other countries. This is part of an agreement with the football promoter to dismiss the world governing body from a lawsuit challenging that stance. The change in FIFA's stance could open up the possibility of Hong Kong promoters bringing matches from some of the game's biggest leagues to the city's new state-of-the-art stadium at Kai Tak Sports Park when it opens for business. And Beyonce has made history as the first black woman to come in at number 1 on the top country albums chart with her Act 2 Cowboy Carter. The new collection also tops the Billboard 200 albums chart, marking Beyonce's 8th time to do so. Billie Eilish has new music debuting this spring. The Bad Guy singer announced on an Instagram page that a third studio album titled Hit Me Hard and Soft will release on the 17th of May. Eilish shared a photo of herself underwater, where she appears to fall out of an open door. With much hype for Pushpa 2, the upcoming film that are lined up for release in 2024 are Devra Part 1, starring Junior NTR, Janvi Kapoor and Saif Ali Khan. There's a lot of buzz for Kalki 2898 AD, starring famous actors like Kamal Haasan, Disha Patni and Rajendra Prasad. As Jaya Bachchan turns 76, her husband and superstar Amitabh Bachchan took to his vlog and penned a heartfelt note, a gratitude note for his better half, also sharing details about the intimate celebrations. Amitabh Bachchan and Jaya Bachchan have shared the screen together in a couple of movies such as Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, Sholay, and have remained one of the most beloved on-screen and off-screen pairs. The first trailer of Fly Me to the Moon, starring Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum, has been released by Sony and Apple. The romantic comedy, directed by Greg Berlanti, is set against the backdrop of NASA's 1969 Apollo 11 moon mission.
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
जहां हुए बलिदान मुखर्जी, वो कश्मीर हमारा है। भाजपा की मजबूत सरकार ने आर्टिकल 370 की दीवार को हटा दिया तो कांग्रेस को दर्द हो रहा है। कल कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष ने कहा है कि मोदी देश के दूसरे राज्यों में कश्मीर की बात क्यों करता है, दूसरे राज्यों का कश्मीर से क्या लेना देना। कांग्रेस के लिए कश्मीर कुछ नहीं, और उनका तो यही रहा है, कच्छथीवी भी उनके लिए कुछ नहीं, कश्मीर भी उनके लिए कुछ नहीं। साथियों, ये बंगाल की धरती महान सपूत डॉक्टर श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी की धरती है। जहां हुए बलिदान मुखर्जी, वो कश्मीर हमारा है। इस संकल्प के साथ हम भाजपा के कार्यकर्ताओं की अनेक पीढ़ियां आगे बढ़ी। डॉक्टर मुखर्जी ना होते तो कांग्रेस की सरकार अलगाववादियों के सामने कब का सरेंडर कर चुकी होती। ऐसी कांग्रेस ने देश को आर्टिकल 370 जैसा नासूर दिया था। आज जब भाजपा की मजबूत सरकार ने आर्टिकल 370 की दीवार को हटा दिया तो कांग्रेस को दर्द हो रहा है, चिल्ला रहे हैं, आंसू बहा रहे हैं। कल कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष ने कहा है कि मोदी देश के दूसरे राज्यों में कश्मीर की बात क्यों करता है, दूसरे राज्यों का कश्मीर से क्या लेना देना? कांग्रेस के लिए कश्मीर कुछ नहीं, और उनका तो यही रहा है, कच्छथीवी भी उनके लिए कुछ नहीं, कश्मीर भी उनके लिए कुछ नहीं। लेकिन 140 करोड़ देशवासियों के लिए कश्मीर मां भारती का मस्तक समान है कि नहीं है? कश्मीर हमारा मस्तक है कि नहीं है? कश्मीर भारत का गौरव है कि नहीं है? और इस कश्मीर के लिए देश के हर राज्य के वीर जवानों ने शहादत मोल ली है, अपना जीवन समर्पित किया है। हमारे डॉक्टर श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी बंगाल में जन्मे थे, बंगाली थे, लेकिन कश्मीर के लिए कश्मीर की धरती पर जाकर के अपनी जिंदगी दांव पर लगा दी, और वो हमारे बीच नहीं रहे। कश्मीर के खातिर उन्होंने अपना प्राण त्याग दिया। इसी कश्मीर में शांति स्थापित करने के लिए कितनी ही माताओं ने अपने बेटों को खोया है। आपने मेरा काम देखा, हर पल देश के नाम, और मैं आपको कहता हूं 24/7 फॉर 2047 ये मोदी हर पल आप
Welcome back. Now, with parties, all the political parties getting in full election mode, political party merchandise and flag makers are also expanding their operations amid the surge in the demands. Here's a report on that.
The election 2024 momentum is heating up. Political merchandise sales is picking up pace. In wake of surging demand, garment makers are converting factories into production hubs for election flags and banners.
इलेक्शन में एक्चुअली में इंडिया में क्या है कि सबसे सस्ता और सबसे अच्छा प्रचार का माध्यम ये बैनर झंडे ही हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ पे आदमी ज़्यादा एजुकेटेड नहीं है, तो आदमी इसको लेकर उसका चुनाव चिन्ह वगैरह उसको घर पे टांगते हैं, दिखाते हैं।
अब जैसे जैसे इलेक्शन नज़दीक आता जा रहा है, उस दौरान अब जो चुनाव प्रचार सामग्री जो बिकने का सेल रहता है, इसकी अभी सरगर्मी बहुत ज़्यादा तेज होती चली जा रही है।
As banners and flags remain cheapest and best for political campaigns, political parties are going full throttle to woo voters and turn tide in their favor. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
दो 2014 में सरकार में आने के बाद मोदी ने कांग्रेस की लूट का लाइसेंस ही कैंसिल कर दिया है। और मोदी ये लाइसेंस इसलिए कैंसिल कर पाया क्योंकि आपने मोदी को लाइसेंस दिया था।
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? It's antibacterial.
Easy to clean.
But plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile lad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स। टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
ब्रिटेन का एक प्रतिष्ठित समाचार पत्र है द गार्डियन, उसने एक रिपोर्ट लिखी और उसमें उसने कहा कि पिछले 2 वर्ष के दौरान पाकिस्तान के अंदर दुर्दांत 20 से अधिक ऐसे आतंकवादी चुन चुन करके मार दिए गए और इसमें भारत की खुफिया एजेंसियों का योगदान हो सकता है। तो गार्डियन की समाचार की स्रोत क्या है? आतंकवाद एक समस्या है और इस समस्या का समाधान कोई है तो भारत है। हम केवल आपसी संबोधन में ही राम राम नहीं बोलते, आतंकवादियों का राम नाम सत्य है भी करते हैं। ब्रिटेन का एक प्रतिष्ठित समाचार पत्र है द गार्डियन, उसने एक रिपोर्ट लिखी और उसमें उसने कहा कि पिछले 2 वर्ष के दौरान पाकिस्तान के अंदर दुर्दांत 20 से अधिक ऐसे आतंकवादी चुन चुन करके मार दिए गए और इसमें भारत की खुफिया एजेंसियों का योगदान हो सकता है। तो गार्डियन की समाचार की स्रोत क्या है? आतंकवाद एक समस्या है और इस समस्या का समाधान कोई है तो भारत है। हम केवल आपसी संबोधन में ही राम राम नहीं बोलते, आतंकवादियों का राम नाम सत्य है भी करते हैं। ब्रिटेन का एक प्रतिष्ठित समाचार पत्र है द गार्डियन, उसमें उसने एक रिपोर्ट लिखी और उसमें उसने कहा कि पिछले 2 वर्ष के दौरान पाकिस्तान के अंदर दुर्दांत 20 से अधिक ऐसे आतंकवादी चुन चुन करके मार दिए गए और इसमें भारत की खुफिया एजेंसियों का योगदान हो सकता है। तो गार्डियन की समाचार की स्रोत क्या है? ये वही बता सकते हैं, लेकिन आतंकवाद एक समस्या है और इस समस्या का समाधान कोई है तो भारत है। भारत इसकी समस्या का समाधान दे रहा है। हम केवल आपसी संबोधन में ही राम राम नहीं बोलते, अयोध्या में रामलला कोई विराजमान नहीं करते, आतंकवादियों का राम नाम सत्य है भी करते हैं। सहमत है ना? आतंकवादियों का राम नाम सत्य है, होना चाहिए ना? और ये केवल भारत ही कर सकता है। बस फर्क यही है, हम उसको वहां पहुंचाते जहां पहुंचना चाहिए और कांग्रेस के लोग उसको बिरयानी खिलाते थे।
Kane sir, your dinner.
On a tile? Arey, it's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
The plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स। टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
Good evening and welcome friends to the Tuesday edition of 8 p.m. Burning Question, in which we are going to ask whether there is a conspiracy of some Western media platforms or more dangerously, is it backed by the deep state in the West to malign Indian democracy just because they don't like Narendra Modi? That's going to be our focus. Let me get you the headlines first. Big setback for Arvind Kejriwal as High Court dismisses Kejriwal's plea against arrest. After massive setback for Kejriwal, AAP alleges witch hunt, BJP says Chief Minister's role now proven. BJP tries to make inroads in Tamil Nadu as Prime Minister Modi holds mega roadshow in Chennai.
सिर्फ तृणमूल कांग्रेस के ऊपर नहीं, आपके ऊपर भी ये तानाशाही की हमला बनाया जा रहा है मोदी बाबू अमित शाह की तरफ से।
TMC delegation continues to protest in the national capital despite police warning and detention. NIA moves Calcutta High Court, seeks quashing of FIR filed by Mamata's police. A day after Jaishankar shred Pak killings theory, United States says not getting in the middle of it. Good evening, friends. The rise of India under Narendra Modi has made him a leader with mass popularity not seen in recent times in Indian politics. But it has also got the grouse from some who don't like both the rise of India and Narendra Modi at its helm. Most happen to be abroad, so their grudges are not going to impact elections here. But there seems to be a concerted, coordinated attempt at colouring the perception about India's democracy under that grudge in the eyes of the rest of the world. In the last 5 days, 5 Western media platforms, and I name them, Bloomberg, Financial Times, Economist, Guardian, and Canadian Broadcasting Corporation have pushed stories and opinion pieces that have used the power of suggestion to make India look like a compromised or a weak democracy under a strongman leader. What's the truth? Not about democracy. We are as strong as the mountains. But about this concerted attempt at hitting India amid an election cycle. Look at this report and I come back to discuss.
The sleeper cell of the Western media is awake. The lobby continues to needle and lecture India. After targeting Prime Minister Modi, after all their attempts fall flat, now the Western media has demeaned Indian voters. The Western media is seen as running a sustained campaign aimed at undermining Prime Minister Modi's public image ahead of the Lok Sabha elections this month. An article published in London-headquartered publication The Economist, questioning the electoral choices of India's elite in favouring a populist like Prime Minister Narendra Modi over others, has triggered a strong backlash in the country. The Economist piece, published last week, opined that Modi has bucked the global trend where elites usually didn't support a populist leader. The British publication used the word elite for anyone with a university degree. Additionally, it also clubbed the upper middle class, a section of population concentrated primarily in cities under the elite bracket. Drawing its conclusions about Modi's popularity, The Economist cited 3 factors behind the Indian leader's approval ratings: class politics, economics, and elite admiration for strongman rule. Why must the Western media lecture India? That is the burning question.
All right, welcome friends again. It goes beyond lecture and it seems to be clearly aimed directly at the Prime Minister and of course at India's democracy, sort of trying to or attempting to create doubts about whether Indian democracy is perfect as they believe Western democracies are or near to perfect. That's going to be our debate to understand what's the plan like and on whose behalf these Western media platforms have picked up cudgels on. Joining me on this conversation, Renu Mittal, senior journalist, and Suman C. Raman, political analyst. They would be joining us in a bit, not on air as yet. Yes, now they are on air, both of them. Very good evening. We also have Dr. Joseph Chalil, author and publisher of Universal News Network, former chairman of the Indo and he's joining us live from the United States, as also Utsav Chakraborty, Executive Director, Hindu Action, Washington, D.C. I would want to begin with Dr. Joseph Chalil. Dr. Joseph Chalil, it is said that if there is too much of coincidence, it's likely there is a conspiracy. In 5 days, back to back, beginning with The Guardian, ending with The Economist, in between the Bloomberg and the CBC, and of course, The Economist and the Financial Times. They have written pieces which sort of project as if India is not a good democracy. The Guardian suggesting that we are using extraterritorial illegal killings in Pakistan of terrorists. They sort of hide that fact. And then you have Financial Times, very acerbic, calling Modi Orban 100. And then you have the Bloomberg saying, oh, South is breaking, South is dreading at Modi 3.0. What's the game like, Dr. Joseph Chalil?
It's a very interesting narrative that's been created. As I predicted a few days ago, this is about to happen on your own channel, that the PR firms, the public relations firms who are funded by some of our neighbors have been active at it. I would say that they're affected or afflicted by the irrational bias against Prime Minister Modi. They're not anti-India per se, they're anti-Modi, right? They appear to be undertaking an effort, to creating discord between North and South India. They want to destabilize the nation, they want to mislead the electorate, and they want to show that India is not a perfect democracy. No democracy is, of course, never perfect. But we are still the best available and the largest available. So this is expected. The funding is there. But again, I can coming to this article coming in today, that I can clearly say as a journalist and as a former chairman of the Indo-American Press Club and as a physician hailing from Kerala in South India, I can say the narrative over there is completely different. In fact, there's a new book coming out, from me by end of this month about this same topic. But the point is, there are increases in advances, or India has been now becoming more of a uniform country versus the way it was before independence, where some part of the country was much more developed than others. So I think this is another Western media hit piece. Expect a few more to come. This is, I would call it, the height of the Modi derangement syndrome.
Height of Modi derangement syndrome. Renu Mittal, how can you defend or can be pro-Western media platforms when they are willing to play with facts to push this very anti-India narrative just because they want to target Narendra Modi, Renu Mittal?
No, you see, I think that we have got hold of the wrong end of the stick. The attempt is not to target Narendra Modi. You see, as various democracies all over the world would look at India, a shining example of democracy. And, there is a very, very close watch now on the Lok Sabha elections, which is currently underway in India. And we have lots of things happening on the ground. We have civil rights being curtailed. We have people in jail. We have, various institutions which are under attack and threat, who are all towing the Modi line. Election Commission is doing what the Prime Minister and the government wants. And then we have senior leaders being arrested, or they are being threatened, or they are being forced to join the ruling party. 1 minute, I'll just finish. So what I'm saying is that it's not against Modi. It's a genuine concern. Which way is the Indian democracy heading? Is it heading towards in the right direction? Are all these factors being used for Modi to win a third term? And these are concerns, and there is a very close watch.
Okay.
Let me tell you, by international agencies and forces and countries on the elections in India, and whether really it's a level playing field, and whether it's going to be a free and fair election.
Renu,
people in India are voicing
Renuji,
out, so are people everywhere else. Yes.
I'm asking a follow-up question, Renuji.
Yeah.
I'm asking a follow-up question. These platforms might be playing with facts, but aren't you playing with fire? Look at what Bloomberg says. You are saying that this is not targeting of Narendra Modi. Granted, okay, fine. But then look at what the Bloomberg piece says. it says the South is dreading the prospect of Narendra Modi, right? You would say it is not targeted at Narendra Modi. Obviously it is, but I am granting that. It is saying that the South is bearing the burden of the North. And it quotes only one politician called PTR, who lost his job recently because he made certain unflattering comments against the DMK dynasty and the dynast. And he is the single point source of that opinion piece in Bloomberg, which is obviously targeting Modi, but according to you not. But still, this North-South divide and the manner in which it is being projected, as if these are two separate territories, is not good for the country also, Renu Mittal.
I agree with you. No divide in the country is good for anybody. Why Modi? I'm saying that he's not being targeted, but Modi is the face. He is running the government. He is taking all decisions. I mean, his cabinet just toes his line. So what we have is that, people write Modi. What they mean is the Modi-led government in India. And, it's not a North-South divide. The South is chosen not to be influenced by the religious fervor, the passion, and the kind of, politics that Modi is practicing. The South has the most educated people are from the South. The youngest from 18 to 23, they go in for higher education and all. They are not influenced or swayed by this, the building of a Ram Mandir as the ultimate, which will give jobs, which will give food, which will give milk, which will, make the country into a haven of prosperity. This is the kind of rhetoric that Mr. Modi is selling. And I think what they are actually trying to tell you is that the South is rejecting that rhetoric. South is not looking at Modi as the savior who can take you to great heights of... And it's not like that. The New York Times has very often praised India that this may be India's century. This may be the century where India... when the economies all over the world are failing, India
you're giving in. Renu, you are contradicting yourself.
No.
Essentially, you're giving in the sense that because this is election cycle, there is a concerted attempt. You are agreeing with my theory that this is election cycle and there is a clear concerted attempt at influencing public opinion, because remember, even if nobody or not many read Financial Times or The Economist in the country, these voices and noises get amplified if the like-minded people, which includes you, pick it up and show, see what the world is talking about. But let me get others involved. Utsav, the CBC, which is Canadian government broadcaster, public broadcaster, came out with a report 3 days back suggesting that India, along with Pakistan, sort of tried to influence the last two elections in Canada. Now, it's, as the External Affairs Minister said here, it's coming a little rich from Canada. Now, look at this Pew Research study that I have, which a colleague of mine forwarded to me, and which is of 2023, Utsav. And it says, when a question is asked as to whether the United States interferes in other countries' affairs, the Canadians themselves, 86%, overwhelming number of Canadians say yes, the US interferes. In Italy, 93% Italians say United States interferes. In France, 86% French say the United States interferes. In Poland, 79% Poles say that United States interferes. But then the story is about India interfering. So obviously, this is a plan. This is a conspiracy, Utsav.
So these media houses go by a playbook. So see, in Canada right now, the current Trudeau government is smarting from its failure on the issue of the Khalistani terrorist who was killed in Canada by somebody. And so far, because they are smarting from that issue, they are unable to try to get back with, proper evidence, proper narratives. So they are using the state broadcasting corporation to target India, especially the current Modi government, because they do not like India as a country right now, because it doesn't toe the line of these countries. Before, historically, we used to be much weaker in the foreign policy positions. So that is something that you have to be cognizant of, that they are retaliating towards India's independence and growth and rising power at the foreign policy multilateral forums. Number two, in terms of interference and all these media articles that are coming, they are following just a playbook. In 2014, there was a playbook. They were following that. They targeted Modi in 2014 also. In 2019 also, they targeted Modi. So it's a pattern. Okay. Every elections, they would target. And you have to understand that most importantly, this playbook changes every couple of years. So 2 years ago, the playbook was that there is going to be a genocide of millions of Muslims in India. And they played that playbook for 2 years until the state elections happened. And then that playbook ran out. They realized that there are probably more people getting killed in shootouts in American cities on a weekend than the number of people who got killed in India in riots. And then that playbook stopped. So the new playbook is that democracy is dying in India. They will continue this playbook until the end of June. And they will run out of it, and then they will come to something new. Maybe they will come to, if Modi wins, they will come to India being a dictator.
Sumant Raman.
Okay,
Sumant Raman, why this smile? I mean, why this smile? You are in agreement with this smile, or you are in disagreement with this smile with Utsav?
I'm vastly amused that we have two people sitting in among the most liberal democracies in the world and pontificating on how things are in India, which I find absolutely hilarious. I mean, the gentleman at the start of the program said all states in India and the level of southern part of India is completely different from what has happened in the north.
Can you correct your audio, please? If need be, can you disconnect and connect again? Because there seems to be some audio issue. We are not able to hear you. Yes, better now. Please go ahead.
Better now? Just
yes, 1 second. It is better now. Please go ahead.
Okay. See, Abhishek, my point is very simple. This development or whatever is written about it is something that we have to look at and see if it is anything which we need to take corrective measures. Abusing the journals or the newspapers is not the solution. The solution is not to say...
Nobody is abusing them, Sumant Raman. We are being very polite. In fact, they are sort of very subtly abusing Indian democracy. We are not abusing them. We are just bringing out the element of plan, concerted attempt / conspiracy to malign Indian democracy.
Hypocrisy is people sitting in United States and Canada talking about democracy in India. Let them come and live here.
These are people of Indian origin. That's why we have them. It's not about United States.
Don't give us gyan sitting in the US. Enjoying a liberal democracy, please don't give gyan, sir. Don't sit in the United States and Canada.
Okay, Joseph Chalil, would you want to respond to that? Joseph Chalil, Sumant Raman says that you are living in one of the most liberal democracies of the world. You are able to say what you are able to say. Sumant Raman suggests that kind of freedom is not available to Indians in India. Even though Sumant Raman every day, as also Renu Mittal, though of course not as frequently, come and say on national television whatever they have to say.
In fact, that is so far fact away from the truth because I come to India maybe 3-4 times a year and more often, and I manage an India-based newspaper for Indian Americans, manage Indian journalists, and was the chairman of the Indo-American Press Club. And I love my country of origin more than anything else, and I want India to succeed. So when you see the foreign media slamming, the timing is very unique, even though there might be some facts to it, biased opinions.
Which country's citizen are you?
They call it critical allegations, are unfounded. So I can clearly say this is very similar.
That does not matter, Sumant Raman.
It does matter. It does matter. It does matter because it is hypocrisy max. If you have given up your Indian citizenship, taken up an American citizenship, and now you sit there in a liberal democracy and give us gyan and pontificate.
Utsav wants to respond. Utsav wants to respond.
Tamil Nadu and Uttar Pradesh are equally developed. God help you. I'm sorry. That is appalling hypocrisy. I stay in Tamil Nadu.
Clearly, not stating that.
Utsav. Highest women participation in labor force in the country.
Sumant Raman, are you going to secede after Modi 3.0? Please tell me. You are saying that Tamil Nadu is more developed than Uttar Pradesh. Are you in agreement with Bloomberg that South is going to secede from India?
But I'm sorry.
So I just wanted to reply to Sumant. Nobody said that one is more developed than the other. He's just putting words into our mouth now. And point number two is that he is very eager to accept foreign media outlets with billions of dollars from backing from private sources as true. So he's taking them seriously, but he's not willing to take people of Indian origin carrying Indian passport, as in my case.
Let me get Renu and Sumant Raman versus. Okay, let me get Renu and Sumant Raman. Okay, Utsav, let me get Renu and Sumant Raman. Renu, just look at this argument by Bloomberg, which Sumant Raman seems to be agreeing. Please tell us whether you agree. The article says that South is developed, progressive, more civic, North is poor, and a bit of a suggestion that maybe they are uncouth, illiterate, and that is why they vote for Modi. Maybe as a person sympathizing with the Congress party, you would be happy. But the suggestion that South and North are two separate territories, Renu Mittal, and that you being in North have lost the capacity to understand development. That's the argument. It says people in North, they are happy with cash doles, they are happy being Labarthis because they don't have self-respect. Renu Mittal, you are from North, Sumant Raman is from South. Do you agree that Sumant Raman has more self-respect than you, Sumant Raman has more literacy than you, Sumant Raman has more enterprise than you, and that you are, by your very nature of being a North Indian, incapable of understanding development?
No, it's not really as black and white as you are portraying it to be. What I think the article is really trying to say is...
I am not portraying, Bloomberg is portraying, I am not portraying, the Economist is portraying, I am not portraying, the Financial Times is portraying.
Whoever, what they're probably trying to say is that the South is not adopting Modi the way that the North is. Now, when you look at the politics of Mr. Narendra Modi, you would want to ask...
But do you agree with that?
Why?
Do you agree with that? That you don't have basic sensibility of what is development, you don't have basic aspiration, you don't have the sense of having self-respect. That's what they are saying. That as a North Indian, you don't have that.
Let me finish. The North Indians have got used to no development. Look at our roads, look at our job scene, look at the way that our cities are being managed and run. So, we are happy with the kind of religious fervor that is fed to us day and night, which the BJP appears to be very good at that. And Mr. Modi, the North, the Hindu-Muslim divide is something that works because
I pity Renu Mittal. I pity that.
In North India, this is what is happening. Now the South is rejecting Modi in the sense that they are now trying very hard to get some seats there. Whether it's Kerala, whether it's Tamil Nadu, the only state where they've really succeeded is Karnataka. And let's see, they did very well in the last election.
Renu Mittal.
Maybe if
I really pity Renu Mittal. For buttressing your politics, you seem to be in agreement with such a dangerous proposition, Renu Mittal. It's a dangerous proposition, Renu Mittal, but more than that, I really pity that you are compromising with your self-respect for your political objective.
If UP and other
you are compromising with your self-respect, Renu Mittal,
why not South
for buttressing your politics, and that's really unfortunate. Unfortunately, also I have run out of time. And thank you so much, Renu Mittal. Sumant Raman, so sorry, I have really run out of time. This is a very interesting conversation. Perhaps we will do it, a longer version of it on our digital platform. So Joseph Chalil, Utsav, thank you so much for joining us from United States. We'll continue this conversation. Short break. On the other side, Niranjan is back with a trending burning question.
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? It's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
The plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो.
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? It's antibacterial.
Easy to clean.
The plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स। टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
टीएमसी, वामदल, कांग्रेस ने एक दूसरे के भ्रष्टाचारियों को बचाने के लिए ये इंडी गठबंधन बनाया है। मैं आपको गारंटी देता हूं 4 जून के बाद भ्रष्टाचारियों के खिलाफ कार्रवाई और तेज होगी।
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? Arey, it's antibacterial.
Easy to clean.
The plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स। टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? Arey, it's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
The plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स। टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? Arey, it's antibacterial.
Easy to clean.
The plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स। टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
आपने मेरा काम देखा, हर पल देश के नाम, और मैं आपको कहता हूं 24/7 फॉर 2047 ये मोदी हर पल आपके नाम, हर पल देश के नाम। और इसलिए मोदी कहता है आपका सपना मोदी का संकल्प है।
Welcome back. You're watching the trending burning question. Arvind Kejriwal has been dealt a blow by the High Court. Today he had called his arrest by the Enforcement Directorate illegal. But the court has made some stinging observations, one that could deliver a possible jolt not just to him and his party, the Aam Aadmi Party, but also possibly the Indy Alliance. Here's why.
Kejriwal has faced a major setback in the Delhi High Court. Today, the court rejected his plea against ED's arrest, which Team Kejriwal called illegal. While reading out the order, the court denied bail and said the arrest is not illegal. The order also mentions ED's claim that Kejriwal is the conspirator and that he used and concealed the proceeds of crime. The latest court order has now given rise to an AAP versus BJP fight. The BJP claims vindication and says there is no room for playing victim card.
हाईकोर्ट का फैसला आया है केजरीवाल जी पर। आज ये स्पष्ट है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल शराब घोटाले में भ्रष्ट है। जिस प्रकार से अरविंद केजरीवाल आम आदमी पार्टी लगातार विक्टिमहुड कार्ड खेल रही थी, आज हाईकोर्ट ने इस कार्ड को ध्वस्त कर दिया है।
This not only speaks about Kejriwal's involvement, but this is also a massive setback for the foreign lobby which waded in on Kejriwal's arrest by the Central Probe Agency. The AAP remains unfazed and has vowed to move the Supreme Court.
हम हाई कोर्ट के फैसले से बहुत सम्मानपूर्वक सहमत नहीं हैं और हम सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाएंगे। सुप्रीम कोर्ट का बहुत धन्यवाद कि हाई कोर्ट के फैसले को उन्होंने संजय सिंह जी के मामले में पलटा था और हमारी ये उम्मीद है कि इस मामले में भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट से हमें न्याय मिलेगा।
With the court not ruling out culpability, what is next for Arvind Kejriwal? Will there be a change in leadership? That is the trending burning question.
Joining us in the trending burning question this evening are Charu Pragya, spokesperson of the BJP. I also have Ravi Srivastava, who's a political analyst, leans towards the Aam Aadmi Party. Let me start with Charu Pragya. Charu Pragya, the court has said, and I quote, that the ED's arrest of Arvind Kejriwal is valid. It is also observed that the Aam Aadmi Party convener conspired and was actively involved in the use and concealment of the proceeds of crime. So where does that leave not just Kejriwal, not just Aam Aadmi Party, but the India Alliance?
Let's remember the India Alliance does not exist. Let's begin there, because it's a phrase of convenience that they have tried to use, but where does it exist at all? It doesn't exist in West Bengal, it doesn't exist in Punjab or anywhere in the country. But leaving the so-called alliance aside, let's focus on the crime that has happened right under the noses of the citizens of Delhi. Let's also focus on the fact that the High Court of Delhi has said that Kejriwal has been found to be someone who's been involved in both his personal capacity as well as his capacity as the convener of Aam Aadmi Party. There has been a money trail that has been established. There has been a situation where more than 80% of the departments of Delhi government were handled by people who are behind bars today. That's the situation, and that is the status of the depth of corruption in this political party. It needs to be weeded out, Niranjan, and for the betterment of the people of this state, for the betterment of people in this country. I am very glad that the High Court has spoken in such clear terms today, and it's one thing to, comparison between what's happened in the past and why Arvind Kejriwal is behind bars today, but it's another to actually see it come to light from the mouths of our judges. And I also want to retaliate here that he is a chief minister who's worse than all the other corrupt leaders of any other political party put together, because he's the only one who's put the future of the people of Delhi in jeopardy. He didn't even think it was relevant to resign, find a replacement and then go behind bars. He thinks it's completely okay to jeopardize the administration of Delhi only to prove a point, and he's being proved wrong again and again every step of the way.
Okay, let me begin Ravi now. Ravi, the court has also observed, and I'm going purely by what the court has said. We can also put out the graphics of what the court has said for all our viewers joining us this evening. The court has said that the Enforcement Directorate reveals Arvind Kejriwal conspired, was actively involved in the use and concealment of proceeds of crime, and that the ED investigation has revealed that Kejriwal was involved in his personal capacity as well as the convener of AAP. So it's not just about Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister, but Arvind Kejriwal, the convener of the Aam Aadmi Party, making it even more serious. Ravi.
Good evening, Niranjan.
First of all, the observations made by the Honorable Judge. At the outset, let me confirm that we respect the judiciary, we respect the High Court, we respect the judgment, one thing. But the remarks made by the Honorable Judge may be good for the media channels as a headline management. They may like it. But as far as Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, it is unfazed. Let me tell you, just yesterday or day before, Honorable Supreme Court has debunked the case of 2,000 crore, the liquor scam of Chhattisgarh, and is found that no merit in that because there was no money recovered. Another aspect, let me tell you, that Honorable Kerala High Court has today made an observation that if any person is contesting the election or participating in the Lok Sabha election or some national election, putting the ED taking any action against them is improper. So it's all High Court only. This is also a High Court observation. In a High Court only, the BJP went to court not once, not twice, 3 times that Arvind Kejriwal should resign from the post and the CM should be replaced. Now, Honorable High Court has not honored their appeal or request or whatever they have made. They are sent back. So, what I want to say is that when 2 months before, when Sanjay Singh's bail had come up over there, they had said the 2 crore rupees money was delivered to Sanjay Singh. And this is the case. And that's why we are denying the bail. He went to the Honorable Supreme Court and Supreme Court said no, there is no money trail, no money has been found. So he has been given a bail. Now I am asking here also a question that money trail, where is the money trail? Where is the money trail? Show us the money trail. The money trail ultimately ends up at the doorsteps of the BJP, where the Magunta Reddy or the Sridhar Reddy bought the bonds worth of 55 crores. Right? Honorable High Court has said that we are not getting into the politics of that. But the fact remains is, when the matter comes for trial, all these aspects will come on the fore. And these will be debated in length. That why the person changed the statement after becoming an approver, after giving the electoral bonds, and why did he do so? So such things, when the matter comes to trial stage, these things will be revealed. But till such time, fine, Aam Aadmi Party has got the option to move the higher court and they will be definitely taking the course of action for that.
No, that's okay, Ravi, that's fine. But I think there were a few factual errors in what you said. I won't get into it. Charu Pragya wanted to respond. Charu, what's your counter to him?
So, let me remind you that the court has not said anything about no money trail being found. In fact, previously the court had made an observation that a money trail of nearly 350 crore has been traced back to the coffers of Aam Aadmi Party. It's money which is also alleged spent in the Goa election campaigning, and that is the fact, and that is on record, not what you are trying to say. Sanjay Singh has got bail today because he's been behind bars for 6 long months and he's been questioned. So everything that the ED needed to get from Sanjay Singh, they have already received, and now the kingpin is behind bars, and that's where the questioning is now leading to. Another thing is he only got bail because the ED did not object to him getting bail. So let's remember these very vital facts and not misrepresent it. Another thing is, and Niranjan, this has to be taken very seriously. Now, when you talk about a PIL which dismisses the dismissal of the sitting chief minister, remember our constitution doesn't really specifically say anything to the tune of a chief minister being arrested, because I guess they must have assumed that no sitting chief minister could be that corrupt, that could be trails that lead to him and he needs to be behind bars. But whether it was Lalu Prasad Yadav or it was Hemant Soren, all fine before going behind bars. Today, it is the people of Delhi who are suffering. Today, it is the Aam Aadmi Party itself which is drawing links between all its leaders, trying to wrap everyone in the same net of each. Nobody else is doing this. Aam Aadmi Party is doing this. So who took Arvind Kejriwal's name? It was aides. It was his aides, Nayak. It was his aides, Dinesh Arora, who took his name. It was K. Kavita who took his name. And then what does Arvind Kejriwal do? He ropes in Bharadwaj and Atishi. What does Atishi do? She ropes in 2 more. She ropes in Raghav. So the fact is that they are all in this together, and all of this will be out in record very soon. I am only repeating what has been officially said in the public domain. I am not trying conjecture like my panelist here is doing. And let's remember, they made money from this scam. They were the ones who formulated this policy to help a select few. The amount of commission went up, the number of shops went up, the number of sales went up, and yet the government suffered a loss. And that is why when the investigation began, they had to take the policy back. That is, and at every step of the way, Aam Aadmi Party has proved itself to be a very corrupt party. Not just the CM going back on his words, talking simply of things like, "Mujhe ghar, bangla, kuch bhi nahi chahiye, mujhe security nahi chahiye." He's gone back on everything, but also the scams that have happened in the classrooms, the Delhi Jal Board scam, the scam that has happened to, in fact, make the Sheesh Mahal that he lives in even today. Everything points to a political party and a political leader जिसके दिखाने के दांत कुछ और है और खाने के दांत कुछ और है.
Yeah, Ravi, what the court has, you made a point just now speaking about Raghav Magunta, Sharath Reddy. These are approval statements recorded under PMLA as well as Section 164 of the CRPC. Now, to cast a doubt on that statement would mean the Aam Aadmi Party and its backers are also casting aspersions on the court and also the judge. Because this law of approver has been around for over a century now, right? And you can't suggest it was used to implicate Arvind Kejriwal. The court has mentioned these statements today.
Law of approver was there for 100 years. You're right. Law of evidence was there for 100 years. But the electoral bonds came only 1.5 years before. So how the electoral bonds were used to make a poor person
right? Because I am going to deny that and I am going to specifically tell you unless you can prove your charges.
I have not spoken in between you. By coercing, torturing a person and extracting his statement, who has said 7 times or 8 times that they do not know Arvind Kejriwal and becomes an approver. So there is something which does not meet the eye. So fact. Another thing I want to tell my friend is that this is
how can he go against it, and is that even allowed?
This was only creating that it's an... Madam, did I speak in between you? Did I speak in between you? Can you keep quiet? Can you speak on your turn?
Allow you to
will you keep your mouth shut? You can speak later.
Why don't
I'm not stopping you.
With some documentary proof, and if you have no proof,
what get away? What get away? Your party has got 20.
Okay, one second. Ravi, one second. Ravi, one second.
Party.
Ravi, one second.
What are you doing?
Ravi, she mentions. Ravi, she mentions. Ravi, wait. Ravi, wait. No, 1 minute. Ravi, wait. Ravi, because 1 minute. No, I heard you. Charu, 1 second. Charu. Ravi, I have a question for Charu. No, Ravi, I have a question for Charu. Wait. Ravi, I have a question for Charu. Wait, I have a question for Charu. Charu, I have a question for you. Please listen. Charu, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Charu, you just said, do you have any documentary proof? Is it a document or not? Is it an affidavit or not? Is it a list or not that has been submitted in the courts where coincidentally the names of 2 of these approvers, right, Raghav Magunta and Sharath Reddy, companies linked to them have bought electoral bonds which has benefited the BJP, right? That's a fact. That's a documentary proof. Now, questions will be asked. People will ask you questions. Is it coincidental that the BJP took these bonds? Now, it's a question, right? I think you have to answer that question. The courts, of course, let me also put it on record that the courts have said that it is not the court's concern on who gave a ticket for contesting elections and who purchased the electoral bond. The court has said that. That's not the court's domain. But it's certainly in the domain of the public to know whether this was coincidental, the bond coming from one of the approvers, now approvers in the case, then an accused.
So the fact is that, one, this is not a accused in the case. It is an approver. 2, BJP has not taken any money from Sharath Reddy, and I am telling you this. And you can go and check this. Thirdly, if electoral bonds are purchased, they were not given to one party alone. Electoral bonds were given to multiple political parties, including the Congress. So are you trying to say the Congress also has something to do with this? See, Niranjan, we again come back to the fact that Aam Aadmi Party is trying to draw some kind of a story from where none exists, and they refuse to read the writing on the wall. They refuse to listen verbatim to what our honorable judges have been saying every single day. So when a judge says that a money trail is found, they pretend they can't hear it. When a judge refuses to give bail, they pretend they can't hear it. It is not just Arvind Kejriwal who's still behind bars. It is K. Kavita also whose custody has been extended. So Aam Aadmi Party leaders have gotten to a point where they have no place left to hide their faces, and that is a fact.
No, you just made a point there, and I'm sorry for being the devil's advocate here. I'll have to ask that question. You just said, did any of the approvers directly give the bond? Sharath Reddy was the director of Aurobindo Pharma, if I'm not wrong. And a few days later, he was arrested on the 10th of November. And a few days later, the company purchased electoral bonds worth 5 crore rupees. It's a fact on record. You asked me whether he directly gave. I have told you about this point that has been recorded and is in the public domain. I think I lost the line there with Charu. Charu, are you there? Okay, I think I lost the line with Charu Pragya. But you know, Ravi, how are you? Ravi, how are you going to go to the public after this? Because there's a sense that even your allies will be a little wary about batting openly for Kejriwal, at least in public, after such a stinging order.
Niranjan, this is not the one. This is not the one case. That's what I'm saying. This is not the one case. What happened in case of DK Shivkumar? What happened in case of the other people? Even that yesterday, that 2,000 crore liquor scam, the person was given that no money trail has been found. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, that such charges do not...
In the case of DK Shivkumar, it's still on. Who said the case is closed?
Fixed. No, let it be. This is
DK Shivkumar case is still on. Who told you it's closed?
BJP washing machine. It's on for Chhagan Bhujbal, whose file has been lost. It is on for Praful Patel, whose case has been dropped. It is on for Hemant Biswa Sarma. It is on for Dilip Ghosh. It is on for Subhendru Adhikari. It is on for Narayan Rane. It is on for everyone. But they are all part of BJP today.
No, we've debated, Ravi, that we've debated, but I'm asking you, how will you go to the public? How will you go to the public? And after the court has said this, and the court has spoken about the Hawala angle. For example, the Enforcement Directorate has given details about the Hawala angle. Money moving from Hyderabad and Chennai via Mumbai to Goa. They're very specific with the Hawala angle also, right?
That is what I am saying.
And they have details. They have details of it. How will you defend that?
I know. Here they have to bring out that who did that Hawala, who is the Hawala operator, which mode the money was transferred, whether it was given
I think
by
the
check,
details are in the public domain.
EFT, RTGS, IMPS, what mode it was given. They don't have anything, Niranjan. This is all baseless and piece of paper only. That's why the ED is not presenting any document. They are only going by the statement. And the statements do not prove anything.
No, but how will you go on stage now? Now, after the court has said this, Ravi.
Khanna had said on 12th October 2023 that this case will not withstand even for 2 minutes in the court of law. Let the trial begin and the BD will just fly back with all his fake documents. There is no evidence they have got.
But
it is all on hearsay.
No, I want to ask you. Will you go on? After will you go on stage now?
A party.
Then now will you go? Will you protest on the streets of Delhi? Go on different stages in different rallies and say that the judges Say will you question what the judge has said? Will you question the court order today? Because whatever we're debating is in the court order.
One thing, let me be very clear. We respect the judiciary, but this is my right to oppose any decision or criticize any decision. This is my fundamental right. I respect the court. I abide by whatever order they have given. But I have my rights and my privileges, which I will exercise. I will go to that stage and say, I don't agree with this judgment. That's all. I agree with the judgment of Sanjay Singh getting bail, but I don't agree with this judgment.
What next for the Aam Aadmi Party? Do you think the Aam Aadmi Party will go to the Supreme Court? Especially after what the High Court has said.
Moving to the higher court, yes.
After the observations of the High Court, does it become all the more...
Moving to High Court. Moving to the higher court for sure. Aam Aadmi Party will not give up and they will definitely fight it tooth and nail. This is the fact.
I have some breaking news coming in. In fact, let me get the breaking news right now. I'm getting in breaking news on the story. Aishwarya's breaking details of Sanjay Singh and Bhagwant Mann. Sanjay Singh and Bhagwant Mann meeting Arvind Kejriwal in jail tomorrow at 1 p.m. That's a breaking news update that I'm getting in right now. Let me go across to my colleague Aishwarya as well and get some breaking news updates on the story. Sanjay Singh and Bhagwant Mann will meet Arvind Kejriwal in jail tomorrow at 1 p.m. A related update on a day when Arvind Kejriwal has received a jolt from the High Court. His party is planning to go to the Supreme Court. The court today has come down heavily while saying that the ED investigation shows that Arvind Kejriwal conspired and concealed the proceeds of the crime. And the court has also said and has made some very, very strong observations that Kejriwal was involved in his personal capacity as well as the convener, according to the investigation of the central agency. And the court has also observed that Kejriwal was involved in the formulation of the excise policy in Delhi, used proceeds of the crime, adding that he was directly involved in demanding kickbacks, and that the ED was able to place enough material and that it had gone through the statement which completes the chain and shows that money was sent to the Goa elections. Very, very strong observations. And we're getting in related breaking news now that Arvind Kejriwal will have two visitors in Tihar jail tomorrow. He's in jail number 2, cell number 2 in Tihar jail. Cell number 2 in Tihar jail. And he will have Sanjay Singh and Bhagwant Mann as visitors. Sanjay Singh, who was released recently, got bail. Bhagwant Mann, the Chief Minister of Punjab. Both of them will meet Arvind Kejriwal tomorrow in jail. And I'm going across to Aishwarya, who's also joining us on the breaking broadcast. This is the big breaking news update coming in right now. Bhagwant Mann will be meeting Kejriwal tomorrow. They're in a big fix as far as India Alliance is concerned. In fact, the court has also gone on to talk about the politics as alleged by the Aam Aadmi Party, saying that judges are not bound by politics. Judges are not bound by politics, and whatever political points that the Aam Aadmi Party has to make in court is not valid, is irrelevant. Arvind Kejriwal's challenge to the timing of his arrest. In fact, he did not seek bail. He challenged the arrest. He challenged the timing of his arrest. And the court has said that there is no malafide on part of the Enforcement Directorate, which deals a big blow to the Aam Aadmi Party. And the ED was in possession of enough material which led to the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal, is what the court has also observed. And the court has made that very, very strong observation on the fact that he did not respond to the summons 9 times. 9 times, you're summoned 9 times. The court has said non-joining. The court has said non-joining of the investigation by Arvind Kejriwal and the delay caused by Arvind Kejriwal also impacted those in judicial custody. On that note, we'll take a short break here on the trending burning question. Ravi Srivastava, thank you for joining us. Aishwarya is on the phone line. Let me quickly get in a response. Aishwarya, what's the strategy of the Aam Aadmi Party? Are they switching gears now? Okay, I'm taking a short break right now. Thank you very much for joining us. Ravi Srivastava, Charu, taking a break. Aruna back with that big debate at 9 p.m. on that stinging order against Kejriwal. Stay tuned.
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? It's antibacterial.
Easy to clean.
The plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? It's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
The plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
जिन लोगों ने भ्रष्टाचार करके पैसे जमा किए हैं ना, ईडी ने करीब 3,000 करोड़ रुपया उनका संपत्ति और सारी चीजें अटैच करके रखी हुई है। 3,000 करोड़ रुपया। तो जो 3,000 करोड़ रुपये इनके अटैच किए ना, मैं इन गरीबों को वापस करवाऊंगा।
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? It's antibacterial.
Easy to clean.
The plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The BJP has gone in for the jugular in Congress, calling the Vadra Congress Party Manifesto comparable to the Muslim League Charter. So the BJP says that the Congress is sounding like the Muslim League. And by reacting in the way that they have, or rather overreacting, the Vadra Congress has only, in my view, worsened its problem, because now more and more people are looking with a magnifying glass at the Congress manifestos and trying to find the similarities between the Muslim League line and the Congress party line. My advice to the Congress is that they should stop being defensive. They should admit that they are trying to appease the Muslim community. Just admit it. By denying that they are trying to do Muslim appeasement, the Congress party is making millions and millions of Indians reread the Congress manifesto and ask the kind of question that I asked last week. For example, why would almost all references to Hindus be negative references by constantly using the word majoritarianism? Everybody knows that when the Congress party is referring to the majority community, is referring to the Hindu community, and by calling it majoritarianism, they are giving a negative spin to the Hindu community. Why would the Congress party do that? And why would the Congress party want to effectively reserve positions in the higher judiciary of the country for Muslims? Why? Why? Besides being absolutely patronizing to the Muslim community, does this effective reservation for Muslims only corroborate what the BJP is accusing the Congress party of? So my suggestion, and I know they obviously won't listen to it, but my suggestion to the Vadra Congress is that instead of trying to deny that they are doing Muslim appeasement, why don't they once admit it? Admit it. That yes, we are doing Muslim appeasement, and then see what the people of India will say and respond, which they will anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, big political debate of the Congress party manifesto being compared by the Prime Minister.
मोदी कहता है कि पैसा सीधे लाभार्थी के बैंक खाते में जाए, लेकिन टीएमसी कह रही है कि केंद्र का पैसा पहले उनके खाते में आए। अब आप मुझे बताइए जनता के हक का पैसा मैं टीएमसी को कैसे लूटने दूं। कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष ने कहा है कि मोदी देश के दूसरे राज्यों में कश्मीर की बात क्यों करता है, दूसरे राज्यों का कश्मीर से क्या लेना देना। लेकिन 140 करोड़ देशवासियों के लिए कश्मीर मां भारती का मस्तक समान है कि नहीं है? कश्मीर हमारा मस्तक है कि नहीं है? मोदी कहता है कि पैसा सीधे लाभार्थी के बैंक खाते में जाए, लेकिन टीएमसी कह रही है कि केंद्र का पैसा पहले उनके खाते में आए। अब आप मुझे बताइए, जनता के हक का पैसा मैं टीएमसी को कैसे लूटने दूं? टीएमसी, वामदल, कांग्रेस ने एक दूसरे के भ्रष्टाचारियों को बचाने के लिए ये इंडी गठबंधन बनाया है। मैं आपको गारंटी देता हूं, 4 जून के बाद भ्रष्टाचारियों के खिलाफ कार्रवाई और तेज होगी।
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9, presented by Amity University, powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka, Policy Bazaar, Ashok Leyland, co-powered by Belcol and Fabricare.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Arvind Kejriwal's attempts to distance himself as far as possible from Liquorgate, build a distance, stay away, not be associated, if required, blame it on Sisodia. All of that has failed. The Delhi High Court has directly linked him to the liquor scam conspiracy, saying he was part of the conspiracy. The Delhi High Court has upheld his arrest. And the Delhi High Court has said that Arvind Kejriwal was directly involved in the formulation of the liquor scam policy. And now if Arvind Kejriwal was involved in the formulation of the liquor scam policy, as the court is alleging, then he can no longer distance himself from the liquor scam. Therefore, till this afternoon, before what the court said, Arvind Kejriwal was presenting himself as a victim. Arvind Kejriwal and the AAP was presenting Kejriwal as someone who almost didn't know, was unaware of the whole scam, that there was a scam happening. He had no idea about it, that people were making money, crores were being made, siphoned. He had no idea. Arvind Kejriwal was innocent of all the information. But now that the court is echoing what the ED has alleged, who will believe Kejriwal or the Aam Aadmi Party? Maybe not even their own supporters. So far, the allegations were of the ED
The allegations were of the government, but now the observations are of the Delhi High Court. Kejriwal's strategy has been to take an image of victimhood among the people. Now the same people will ask him why the court does not believe him. Why the court does not believe he's innocent. Why the court says that his arrest is completely legal. So what is the long and short of it, viewers? The long and short of it is that Kejriwal does not have either a legal or a moral defense tonight. And the worst thing that could have happened to Kejriwal is to have been linked by the court to the liquor scam conspiracy. Now let me ask you all tonight, all of you, and I know many of you, maybe even Kejriwal supporters. Let me ask all of you, including Kejriwal supporters, after what the courts have said today, after what the Delhi High Court has observed today, would even you, after what the courts have said, give Kejriwal the benefit of doubt? Yes, some of you will say, Arnab, he's not been convicted yet. Yes, I agree. But after what the court has said, he does not have the moral edge anymore. Debate 1 tonight. The Delhi High Court flatly dismissing Arvind Kejriwal's case today. Upholding his arrest. Accepting the allegations that he could have collected kickbacks as AAP chief. Is this becoming Kejriwal's liquor scam? Debate 2 tonight. Prime Minister's very aggressive campaign in Tamil Nadu. Is the BJP on the edge of making a serious dent, changing the mood in Tamil Nadu? The shifting political sands in Tamil Nadu. Debate 2 tonight. Debate 3 this evening. America says we don't want to get into the kind of rubbish that is being published by The Guardian about India killing Pakistani terrorists. Indo-Pak debate on that is at 10:30, a day after Jaishankar's comment dismissing The Guardian piece. And here are the headlines this Tuesday evening, the 9th of April, on the Debate Tonight. Delhi High Court dismisses Arvind Kejriwal's plea challenging his arrest. Observes Arvind Kejriwal is involved in the formulation of the terrible liquor policy. Amidst the focus of Arvind Kejriwal in the terrible and corrupt liquor policy, AAP says this is a witch hunt, but is completely on the back foot after the court's observations. Prime Minister leads extremely aggressive campaign as the BJP tries to make inroads in Tamil Nadu. Prime Minister on a roadshow in Chennai. A day after S. Jaishankar shreds the Pak killings theory, and the exclusive interview to Republic, the United States says they are not getting in the middle of it.
कुछ स्टेट्स के हम नाम बदल दें तो क्या नाम बदल देने से चाइना के वो स्टेट्स हमारे हो जाएंगे?
Defense Minister's sharp retort to China renaming several places in Arunachal Pradesh says, what if India made similar changes to names of places in China? Ladies and gentlemen, singularly, this is the biggest ever setback for the Aam Aadmi Party and the biggest possible setback for Arvind Kejriwal in the Delhi High Court. Arvind Kejriwal had challenged his arrest, and the Delhi High Court has said that no, his arrest was completely legal and that he was allegedly involved in the formulation of the terrible, dreaded and corrupt liquor policy called the Liquor Gate or liquor scam. This, ladies and gentlemen, without doubt, is the big, not just the biggest legal blow, but it takes away any shred of a moral defense that Arvind Kejriwal had so far. Let's debate.
किस प्रकार की गणतंत्र की हत्या हो जा रही है इसके अंदर।
2 साल से बीजेपी की सारी एजेंसीज कई रेड मार चुकी हैं, कई लोगों को गिरफ्तार कर चुकी हैं, लेकिन अभी तक एक भी पैसे का हेरफेर कहीं नहीं मिला। अगर भ्रष्टाचार वाकई हुआ है, इतने करोड़ों रुपए गए कहाँ? ऐसे फर्जी केस में आम आदमी पार्टी के कई नेताओं को इन्होंने अभी तक जेल में रखा हुआ है। किसी के भी खिलाफ कोई सबूत नहीं है, कुछ साबित नहीं हो रहा, खुलेआम गुंडागर्दी चल रही है, किसी को भी पकड़ के जेल में डाल दो।
Kejriwal's charges on the Enforcement Directorate in the Delhi Liquor Gate case have fallen flat. In a scathing observation, the Delhi High Court said Kejriwal's arrest is legal while rejecting Delhi Chief Minister's plea against ED arrest. The court established Kejriwal's link to liquor scam, pulling him up for formulating the liquor policy.
कोर्ट ने ये भी कहा है कि एविडेंस मिला है और एविडेंस जो है मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग और मनी ट्रेल पूरा मिला है। ये सारी जिक्र जो है, ये सारा जिक्र जो है जजमेंट में है। अभी मैंने जजमेंट पढ़ा नहीं है, जजमेंट मेरे हाथ में आएगा, पढ़ूंगा, उसके बाद मैं विशेष टिप्पणी करूंगा।
With Kejriwal likely to knock at Supreme Court door, challenging the High Court order, the Aam Aadmi Party continues to cry vendetta politics.
कि ये पूरा का पूरा मामला भारत की राजनीति में आजादी के बाद से लेके सबसे बड़ा राजनीतिक षड्यंत्र है। एक गहरी साजिश के तहत ये मामला बनाया गया है और इस मामले के पीछे किसी घोटाले की जांच का मकसद नहीं है। अरविंद केजरीवाल को गिराने और खत्म करने का मकसद है।
BJP has hit back at Aam Aadmi Party, saying Kejriwal has been exposed in the court.
जो तथ्य सामने आए हैं वो बहुत गंभीर हैं। सवेरे से ये प्रचार था कि जमानत की याचिका लगाई है, कोर्ट ने बहुत स्पष्ट कर दिया कि जमानत की तो याचिका ही नहीं थी, वो तो हिरासत पे ही सवाल उठाने की याचिका थी। यानी अहंकार इतना बड़ा था और तथ्यों के धरातल पर वो चकनाचूर हो गया।
Is it Kejriwal's liquor scam? With Kejriwal in jail, is AAP staring at an existential crisis? Let's debate.
I can see Reena Gupta there and just getting seated out there. We'll show him on the screen is Sudhanshu Trivedi. So it's AAP versus BJP. But Akashdeep and Subrashta are starting the debate. Akashdeep, after today, I think nobody will believe the AAP because the court has made some very strong observations here right now, giving no defense to Kejriwal. Till now, it was all that the charges were from the ED, but now these are the observations of the court. So, will you start attacking the court? Akashdeep.
Yeah, Arnabji, as this is the matter regarding the court, I hope that I'll be getting the time. I just want to remind you about the date of 7th February 2024, when in the excise policy related matter, Delhi High Court denied bail to Aam Aadmi Party leader Sanjay Singh in money laundering case. The same evidences were put in this particular matter in the High Court, and the same evidences were put in this particular matter in the Honorable Supreme Court, where the Honorable Supreme Court, Justice Khanna, said that nothing has been recovered. It means that there is no proceeds of crime and there is no trace. It means that there is no money trace. This is all, I'm not paraphrasing, I'm just quoting the Honorable Court, Justice Khanna quoted, nothing has been recovered, there is no trace. So, and that is why this particular matter, in this particular matter of Arvind Kejriwal ji, when this matter will go to Honorable Supreme Court, this matter also will see the same light, it seems, that the matter saw in the case of Aam Aadmi Party leader Sanjay Singh, who got later on bail from Honorable Supreme Court.
I'm getting Subrashta to respond and opening it up after that. Thank you. I'm keeping it brief at the start. I want to point out, viewers, please keep in mind what the Honorable High Court has said today. But the Honorable High Court has said that Arvind Kejriwal is allegedly involved in his personal capacity in the formulation of the liquor policy and demanding kickbacks, and secondly, in the capacity of national convener of Aam Aadmi Party. Till now, Subrashta Arvind Kejriwal's argument was, मुझे क्या पता है जी, मुझे जो पता ही नहीं है, ये सब किसी और ने किया है, मैं तो सिग्नेचर भी नहीं करता हूँ, मैं तो था ही नहीं, मेरे घर में कुछ नहीं हुआ. This is the first time that his direct name is coming with the support of the court, observations of the court. Subrashta, your response to the initial observations of Akashdeep, then we'll open this up.
Arnab, I would just want to read something else that the court said. The court said the petitioner has been arrested in money laundering case and the court has to examine his arrest and remand as per law irrespective of timing of elections. The court also observes that who gives tickets for contesting election or who purchases electoral bonds is not the concern of the court. I think these are all arguments which will be made by the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson sitting right here. So it is important for me to set the context right there that the timing of the election has nothing to do with it. And if Arvind Kejriwal or Aam Aadmi Party was so concerned about the timing of the elections, they shouldn't have waited for so many summons. The first time the summon came, he should have rushed to prove his honesty and his alternative politics and his vision to the people of this country, saying that, well, elections are around the corner and I don't want to make this a political issue. So let me just go and settle the scores right there. Now, on what Akashdeep is saying, let it be very clear, Akashdeep, that the Honorable High Court also observes that material collected by ED reveals that Kejriwal conspired and was involved in the formulation of excise policy and used proceeds of crime. So you might not be able to trace the money trail and it might not be in the public domain because Arvind Kejriwal has still not resigned from his constitutional position of being a chief minister of Delhi, and therefore he can compromise with the findings later on, and he can compromise certain offices as he holds a constitutional post, and not everything has to be in the public domain right now. So I don't understand why is the Aam Aadmi spokesperson so gleeful. The fact that the Honorable High Court is reprimanding Kejriwal, the fact that it is laying bare the quote-unquote alternative policies of Kejriwal, the alternative politics of Kejriwal, I don't know what is so gleeful about this. Because as a voter of Delhi, I feel ashamed that I have a chief minister. I have a chief minister who formulated a liquor policy to receive kickbacks from certain individuals. And I have this chief minister who is so shameless that he does not have the moral gumption to resign, prove his innocence, and then come out in the court of people to say, elect me if you want.
What was the...
Factually incorrect statement made.
One minute. Now Reena and Sudhanshu are on the debate. Thank you. Only two, please, on the screen. Thank you. And now, viewers, I want to tell you, I want to tell you, please understand. Sudhanshu ji and Reena ji, 9:17 PM. मेरे हाथों में जो ऑर्डर है उसकी ऑफिशियल कॉपी करीब 100 पेज जस्ट आई है. मैं प्रिंट आउट मेरे पास स्टूडियो में आ रही है, मैं अब उसको पढ़ के सुनाऊंगा. और उसका कारण यह है कि जब भी बातें की जाती है तो आम आदमी पार्टी कहती है, अरे आप तो ये ईडी की बात कर रहे हो, ईडी की कोई वैलिडिटी नहीं है, सीबीआई की कोई वैलिडिटी नहीं है, सरकार की कोई वैलिडिटी नहीं है, हम किसी को भी नहीं मानते, वी डोंट बिलीव एनीवन, वी ओनली बिलीव द कोर्ट. जब कोर्ट कहेगी तब हम मानेंगे. ये कहा गया था पिछले हफ्ते तक. द पॉइंट बीइंग मेड, सुधांशु त्रिवेदी एंड रीना, is that when the court says something about us, we will take it seriously. Till then, we will not take it seriously. I said, okay. Now you said, Reena, the arrest is illegal. कहा था कि नहीं कहा था? रीना जी, कहा था कि नहीं कहा था अरेस्ट इज इलीगल? अभी आज कोर्ट ने कहा है अरेस्ट इज कंप्लीटली लीगल. अरेस्ट इज नेसेसरी. नो, यू सेड अरेस्ट इज इलीगल एंड आपने कहा कोर्ट ने नहीं कहा है अरेस्ट इज इलीगल. कोर्ट हैज सेड अरेस्ट इज टोटली लीगल. पॉइंट 1. तो आप पहले तो ये बोलिए कि कोर्ट ने जो कहा है उसको मानते हैं कि नहीं. आज के बाद कभी भी बाहर जाके नहीं बोलेंगे अरेस्ट इज इलीगल, बिकॉज दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट हैज सेड अरेस्ट इज नेसेसरी. an arrest is legal? Just respond to this one point. To this one point, very specifically respond. Reena Gupta, arrest is legal, says the Delhi High Court. Do you agree or not?
Arnab, I have utmost regard for the courts. The Honorable Supreme Court also said, show us the money trail. There is no money trail. Your case will fall flat in 2 minutes. ये सारे भी ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ही रिमार्क्स हैं. आज क्या बात क्लियर हो गई? दो बातें बिल्कुल क्लियर हो गई. पहली बात कि शरद रेड्डी, जिसको ये किंग पिन बोलते हैं, आज ऑन रिकॉर्ड कोर्ट ने एक्सेप्ट किया है कि शरद रेड्डी से भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने 59 करोड़ की रिश्वत ली है. उसके बाद शरद रेड्डी को बेल दी है. दूसरी बात, मगुंडा रेड्डी जो इनका दूसरा सरकारी गवाह था,
आप कोर्ट के नाम पे झूठ ना बोले. आप कोर्ट के नाम पे झूठ ना बोले.
की तरफ से टिकट
आप झूठ बोल रहे हैं
चुनाव लड़ने के लिए.
नो यू आर लाइंग.
तीसरी बात
यू आर लाइंग.
अर्नब, लेट मी कंप्लीट, प्लीज लेट मी कंप्लीट अर्नब. तीसरी बात, देर आर सेवरल विटनेसेस इंक्लूडिंग चंदन रेड्डी, समीर महेंद्रू, दिनेश अरोड़ा, जिन्होंने ऑन रिकॉर्ड कोर्ट में एफिडेविट दिया है कि हमारे को पीटा गया, हमारे को मारा गया. उसके बाद हमने अपनी गवाही चेंज करी. ये चंदन रेड्डी का एफिडेविट है, ये मेरा बयान नहीं है. चंदन रेड्डी ने एफिडेविट दिया है कि मुझे इतना मारा गया, मेरे दोनों कानों के पर्दे फट गए. अगर इतना किसी को पीटा जाएगा, उसके बाद तो जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी कहेगी वो बोलने को तैयार हो जाएंगे. This is exactly what has happened in this case. It is a full political conspiracy hatched by the Bharatiya Janata Party being executed through the ED.
Reena, today nobody will believe you. Today, I'll tell you. Now I'll get Sudhanshu to respond. First point is, मेरा सवाल क्या था, viewers, what was my question? My question was, the Delhi High Court has said that the arrest was legal, the arrest was necessary, the arrest was as per due procedure. Aam Aadmi Party says the arrest was illegal. They told me earlier, if the court says the arrest was legal, तब मानेंगे. अगर ED बोलेगी arrest was legal, नहीं मानेंगे. और आज कोर्ट ने कहा है the arrest was legal and necessary on the basis of the evidence that we have with us. And yet tonight you watch on the program this evening and evening after evening after evening, the Aam Aadmi Party comes and says arrest was illegal. Arey bhai, how? The court is saying the arrest was legal. You won't believe the courts now.
Can I respond in 5 seconds?
Sudhanshu Trivedi is on the debate. My question went unanswered. Sudhanshu Trivedi responding to Reena tonight. No, Sudhanshu Trivedi responding to Reena tonight.
The same High Court made all of these remarks.
Sudhanshu Trivedi responding to you tonight.
What happened? Supreme Court
big debate, 9:22 p.m. viewers.
बदल दिया, बदला कि नहीं बदला सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने?
One thing.
weak ground.
Arnav, the picture is very clear today. The cunning strategy of Aam Aadmi Party to play the legal procedure for the purpose of. अरे भाई अपने टर्न पे
हो गया, क्या हुआ? संजय सिंह को सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने बेल दी.
Now can I speak, ma'am?
Sudhanshu ji, इस बात का जवाब दें कि
now the picture is very clear. The cunning strategy of Aam Aadmi Party to use the legal procedure for the purpose of their political gimmick and political theatrics has fallen flat, and court has taken a serious aspersion on that. And one more thing I would like to say, Mr. Kejriwal is one of the most highly educated politicians of the country, has shown that how highly immoral a person can be. This is the party who uses to say that the moment allegation is there, the person has to resign, but he didn't resign despite such a strong snub by the court. And now, my more serious question is that, अरे भाई इस देश में एक लॉबी हुआ करती थी जो बहुत तेजी से एक्टिव होती थी किसी के एलिगेशन लगने पे, इमीडिएट इस्तीफा दे, अदरवाइज देयर विल बी अ मिसयूज ऑफ पावर, और यहां तक कहती थी कि द मैटर शुड बी शिफ्टेड टू अदर स्टेट्स हाई कोर्ट. आज कहां है वो लोग? After such a strong comment of High Court, nobody is asking that there can be a strong possibility of misuse of power if the person remains, and particularly as head of the government on which the allegation is there.
and everybody is keeping mum. So the people of India should understand the conspiracy that from where this NGO lobby operates and for which interest these NGO lobby operate. And one more thing I would like to say.
Oh viewers, I have big news.
I
have some really big news.
One sentence. No. Okay.
अरे सुधांशु
आप
भाई,
बहुत बड़ी खबर आई है हाथ में।
दीजिए कि आपने
सुधांशु द्विवेदी, आपको रोक रहा हूँ, आपको रोक रहा हूँ। व्यूअर्स, I have to share something. I have to share something. देखिए इसको करीब से। व्यूअर्स, watch this carefully. रीना जी, ज्यादा बोल के फायदा नहीं होगा। मेरे हाथ में दस्तावेज आ चुके हैं। एंड प्लीज व्यूअर्स, आई वांट टू टेल यू दिस इज बिग ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़।
पैसा आया भाई।
अरे आप बताइए ना, आपने शरद रेड्डी से चंदा क्यों लिया? आपने किंग पिन से चंदा क्यों लिया? इस बात का जवाब दीजिए आप।
अरे भाई, आज तो साफ कोर्ट ने कह दिया
क्यों दे दी?
किसको टिकट मिला, किसने बॉन्ड दिया, उसका कोर्ट के प्रोसीडिंग से कोई मतलब नहीं है।
60 करोड़
एंड यू हैव यूज्ड द वर्ड।
सब मेरे हाथ में, सब मेरे हाथ में है, सब कुछ मेरे हाथ में है, सब कुछ मेरे हाथ में है, सब कुछ मेरे हाथ में है। रीना जी, एवरीथिंग इज इन माय हैंड्स टुनाइट। प्लीज सुधांशु त्रिवेदी, don't make viewers wait. Viewers को रोकिए मत, रीना जी, 1 minute, hold on, viewers को मत रोकिए। ये जो दस्तावेज मेरे हाथ में है ये बहुत जरूरी है, इसमें कुछ ऐसे चीजें कही गई है कोर्ट में। एंड व्यूअर्स, दिस कोर्ट ऑर्डर इज विद नोबडी। किसी के पास ये कोर्ट ऑर्डर नहीं है। एज यूजुअल कोई चैनल नहीं है, कोई साइट नहीं है, सिर्फ और सिर्फ एज यूजुअल रिपब्लिक मीडिया नेटवर्क के पास 100 पेज की ऑर्डर हाथ में आ चुके हैं। इसका पॉइंट नंबर 108 पढ़ने वाला हूं। पॉइंट नंबर 108 बहुत एक्सप्लोसिव है। सुधांशु त्रिवेदी, रीना जी, प्लीज let me read 108. 108 viewers. Viewers, मैं लेफ्ट राइट कुछ नहीं पढ़ रहा, मैं जैसे लिखा गया उसको पढ़ रहा हूं, इसको ध्यान से सुना जाए। और व्यूअर्स, these are the words of the Delhi High Court, remember, इसकी बहुत लीगल वैलिडिटी है। As regards the material in possession of the Directorate of Enforcement, on the basis of which there were reasons to believe that the petitioner Arvind Kejriwal was guilty of the offence of money laundering for the purpose of section 19 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. The court has already taken note of this material in the detailed discussion above. यानी कि court has already seen the material and उसमें बहुत कुछ find किया है उन्होंने। Now, there are statements of witnesses including approvers of C. Arvind, Shri Bucci Babu, Shri Magunta Reddy, Shri Raghav Magunta, Shri Sharat Reddy and Shri Vijay Nair. The statement of Shri Vijay Nair has also been recorded under section 50 of PMLA and section 164 of CRPC. Viewers, this is so big. Arvind Kejriwal's closest man, Vijay Nair, has exposed him and given statements against him. Until last week, आपको याद होगा, सुधांशु त्रिवेदी ये कहते थे विजय नायर कहाँ अप्रूवर है, कहाँ बोल रहा है, सब कुछ बोल दिया। अभी मैं और आगे बोल रहा हूँ, और आगे बोल रहा हूँ। सुधांशु जी, इसको सुनिए। मैं बस No, as well as other materials such as entry register of the office of the petitioner, which reflect that the petitioner allegedly was personally involved in the formulation of the Delhi Excise Policy 2021-22, and that Arvind Kejriwal was prima facie in process of demanding kickbacks from the South Group in exchange for favors. Prima facie, Arvind Kejriwal involved in kickbacks from the South Group. Similarly, material has also been collected by the Directorate of Enforcement in the form of statements of Hawala operators, one candidate of Aam Aadmi Party, survey workers, area managers, assembly managers, who were all working with the Aam Aadmi Party during the Goa election, along with WhatsApp chats between several persons, and other material collected through the raids of income tax, which reveal that the kickbacks which were received from the South Group were utilized by the Aam Aadmi Party for funding Goa elections, whose 2022, whose national convener is the present petitioner Arvind Kejriwal. This is very big. This is evidence, and viewers, इसमें what comes out is the court has applied its mind on the evidence. अभी तक ये बोलते थे आम आदमी पार्टी वाले प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में, सुधांशु त्रिवेदी जी, हमारे खिलाफ एक भी पेज नहीं मिला है, कोई एविडेंस नहीं मिली है. अभी सारी एविडेंस जो मिली है उस पर कोर्ट ने अपनी माइंड अप्लाई करने के बाद ये डिसीजन दिया. No, this is huge. This is huge. अभी इसके बाद आप ये भी नहीं बोल सकते कि एविडेंस नहीं. सुधांशु त्रिवेदी पहले फिर रीना. सुधांशु वर्सेस रीना. This debate is becoming very big. Ladies and gentlemen, Sudanshu Trivedi first. Sudanshu Trivedi first. After that, Reena.
Said that they are having
no, one first Sudanshu, then you. First Sudanshu, then you.
As provided by the ED.
After Sudanshu,
and
come to you, Reena.
From the statement of Aam Aadmi Party's Goa candidate that he has received cash and with a subsequent money trail which is being connected to WhatsApp chats and other things. And now if the Vijay Nair is saying, I have not seen the judgment as you have said, but what you are quoting that if Vijay Nair has also given a statement, तो जानते क्या हो रहा है अर्णव, ये कुर्सी क्यों नहीं छोड़ रहे हैं? इनको किसी और से डर नहीं है, अपनों से डर है, क्योंकि इन्होंने इतने लोगों को डिच किया है पार्टी बनने से लेकर किरण बेदी से लेकर प्रशांत भूषण, शांति भूषण, योगेंद्र यादव, कुमार विश्वास, एडमिरल रामदास, शाजिया इल्मी, अश्विनी उपाध्याय, इतना कि अब इनको इस बात पे भरोसा नहीं हो रहा है कि अगर मैंने कुर्सी छोड़ी तो क्या होगा, कहीं मेरे साथ भी वही ना हो जाए. और जब इनके क्लोज एसोसिएट्स भी ये करते जा रहे हैं तो मामले में जितनी कानूनी पेचीदगियां हैं उससे ज्यादा सियासी पेचीदगियां हैं और उससे ज्यादा डर अपनों से है. ये कह रहे हैं कि इनको सरकार से डर है, सरकार से नहीं, अपने कर्मों से डर है. इस समय अपनों से डर है, जिनको इस बात का डर है कि मेरी सरकार का क्या होगा, इसलिए कुर्सी से चिपके रहना इनकी मजबूरी है.
एक और मुझे बहुत सेंसेशनल बात है रीना गुप्ता. My next question is to you. Please listen very carefully, Reena Gupta, because no, my question to you. No, you have to listen to this question. It's a very important question, a very big question, a massive question, a very factual question, an important question, an incriminating question, a necessary question, an obvious question, a straight question. Reena Gupta, here is my question. Till now you have said, हर प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में सौरभ भारद्वाज यही कहते हैं कि पे अभी तक हमारे खिलाफ कोई नई एविडेंस नहीं आई है. Now let me tell you viewers, para number 110 says, having gone through the records of the case, including the case file handed over by the investigating officer, यानी पूरी केस फाइल और एविडेंस इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग ऑफिसर ने कोर्ट को दी है और उसको स्टडी करने के बाद द कोर्ट इज ऑफ द ओपिनियन the argument of the petitioner Arvind Kejriwal is misconceived, as the Directorate of Investigation of Enforcement after October 2023 has carried out further investigation and has recorded statements of several persons, including the statements of Shri N.D. Gupta recorded on 16/11/2023, as well as the statement of one candidate of the Aam Aadmi Party. Now, one more point, listen here. The court has said there are other statements also as pursued by the court in the case file, including one statement recorded on 20th of March 2024, which contain material prima facie incriminating qua the petitioner. This is huge. The Delhi High Court has said, जो evidence है ये बहुत incriminating है vis-a-vis Kejriwal. These are extremely strong observations, Reena Gupta. The court has examined the evidence and is finding the evidence very strong against you, prima facie.
Allow me to speak now,
आप समझ रहे हैं ये कितना serious हो रहा है?
Allow me to speak.
This is the observation of the court. Of course you speak.
मैं समझ रही हूँ, मैं खुद
but these are the
वकील हूँ.
observations
मैं
of the
समझ सकती हूँ,
court.
बोलने तो दो मुझे.
हाँ,
बोलने
तो
तो
आप
दो
बिल्कुल
मुझे.
समझेंगी, बिल्कुल समझेंगी. जी, आप बोलिए.
पहली बात तो ये अर्नब कि सुधांशु त्रिवेदी बोल रहे हैं उन्होंने जजमेंट पढ़ा नहीं है, फिर भी उनको पता है कि जजमेंट में क्या लिखा है. ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी को जजमेंट पढ़ने से पहले पता है कि जजमेंट में क्या लिखा है? पहली बात.
अरे भाई सुनाई नहीं पड़ता आपको मैंने
क्या बोलने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं?
What you are quoting from the judgment. इतना भी नहीं सुनाई पड़ता, इसी चक्कर में आप लोगों की गति होती है।
ये सही नहीं है
कि सुनना ही नहीं चाहते, सिर्फ बोलना चाहते हैं।
बहुत सीनियर प्रवक्ता हैं, आप शांत होकर मेरी बात सुनिए। आप
अरे भाई, आप सरासर झूठ बोल रही हैं। मैंने कहा what you have quoted from the judgment, और आप ऐसे कह रही हैं जैसे मुझे जजमेंट पहले से पता है। इतना तो झूठ मत बोलिए।
और उस दिन भी गला फाड़ फाड़ के भारतीय जनता पार्टी के प्रवक्ता बोल रहे थे सारी बातें। उसके बाद क्या हुआ? सुप्रीम कोर्ट में केस गया, सब शांत हो गए, सबकी बोलती बंद कर दी सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने संजय सिंह को बेल देके। सेम विल हैपन इन दिस केस आल्सो। वी विल टेक दिस टू सुप्रीम कोर्ट एंड इन द सुप्रीम कोर्ट अगेन दैट केस विल lie flat. That is point number 2. Point number 3. 1 minute Arnab. Point number 3.
Do you realize what I asked you? I told you, Reena, no, you can't give your own statements. You cannot avoid my question like this. No, Reena, 1 minute. Reena, आज मुझे रोकना पड़ रहा है. आपकी tendency है. You are not being able to answer my question. अगर if you are not able to answer my question, तो बोल दीजिए. अर्नब, आपके question बहुत difficult है. आपका material बहुत strong है. I cannot answer your question. मुझे avoid करने की जरूरत है. मैं कुछ और बात बोलूंगी, आप कुछ और कहेंगे. If you are not able to answer my question, you can say, Arnab, I cannot handle your question.
बोल ही नहीं रही हूं.
I cannot answer your question. तो फिर मेरा क्वेश्चन क्या था? मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि कोर्ट has said that it has examined the evidence and found prima facie guilt. That it has examined the evidence against Arvind Kejriwal and found prima facie guilt. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Arnab, the same court said all of these things in case of Sanjay Singh.
In another case.
फिर क्या हुआ?
I am talking about the case on Kejriwal.
Supreme Court.
I am not talking about the Sanjay Singh case.
Same court
Wholly
said
different.
all of the same
I
thing.
am talking about the Kejriwal case. Sorry. No.
Justice Khanna ने दिखाया. Show us
I am talking about the Kejriwal case.
Show us the money trail. तो कुछ नहीं दिखा पाई. ED was not able to show the money trail. ED was not able to show any proceeds of the crime.
I'll tell you one thing.
Same way.
No.
कोर्ट का जजमेंट हाई कोर्ट ओवरटर्न करती है, हाई कोर्ट का जजमेंट सुप्रीम कोर्ट ओवरटर्न करता है. इसमें तो कोई नई बात है ही नहीं. और
आप तो कोर्ट को बिलीव नहीं करती हैं.
That is what the Supreme
आप
Court
तो कोर्ट
said.
सिस्टम को बिलीव नहीं करती हैं.
और fall flat होगा.
Okay, अब मैं सबसे एक्सप्लोसिव बोल देता हूँ. नहीं, ये बहुत ज्यादा हो रहा है. मैं बहुत एक्सप्लोसिव पॉइंट है. 1 मिनट सुधांशु जी, बहुत एक्सप्लोसिव पॉइंट है. नहीं सुधांशु जी, ये सुनिए. उसके बाद ये बहुत एक्सप्लोसिव पॉइंट है, विस्फोटक पॉइंट है, एक्सप्लोसिव पॉइंट है, कैटेगोरिकल पॉइंट है, इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है. मेरी बात सुनिए, इस पॉइंट को सुनिए. द कोर्ट हैज सेड, और इसके बाद देखिए रीना जी कैसे रेस्पॉन्ड करेंगे इस पे. उनको शॉकिंग लगेगा कि आज ये सिचुएशन है, मगर उनको एक्सेप्ट तो करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि कोर्ट ने कहा है. द कोर्ट हैज सेड देयरफॉर प्राइमा फेसी the mandatory provisions of section 19 of PMLA have been satisfied by the director of enforcement while arresting the petitioner Shri Arvind Kejriwal in compliance with the judgment of Pankaj Bansal. And अब ये सुनिए सुधांशु जी, इसको सुनिए गौर से. And there is material at this stage which points towards the guilt of the petitioner Arvind Kejriwal for commission of the offence of money laundering. Para 114 speaks that there is material prima facie accepted by the court which points towards the guilt of Arvind Kejriwal. Observations of the court. Observations of the court. This is very strong. This is very difficult. There can be no comparison drawn to the Sanjay Singh case. It's wholly different. Sudhanshu Trivedi responding to this debate is opening up with Reena. Once again, viewers, the order copy with me tonight. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Just very... one thing I want to say that if they are so much innocent that has been claimed by Aam Aadmi Party, then there was no need of destroying dozens of SIM cards, dozens of phones and even the laptop. And there was no need of Sri Kejriwal ji saying that I have forgotten the password. They could have provided all the mobile phones and all the SIM cards. So that itself proves that ki dal mein kitna gehra kala tha. And on the technical point what Reena ji was saying, the case of Sanjay Singh and the case of Kejriwal ji is totally different. Sanjay Singh applied for the bail.
None of the phones have been destroyed.
Let me complete sentence.
Trivedi, कोई भी
Let me
SIM
complete
card,
the sentence.
कोई भी फोन
Let me
destroy
complete
नहीं
the
हुआ है.
sentence.
Why should we
अरे
give
क्या
our
बात कर रही
password to
है?
you?
Dozens of phones
अभी
were
इस
not
समय
available.
लोकसभा चुनाव का
And
time है.
Kejriwal ji
आप
has said
जानना
that
चाहते हैं हमारी
he has
लोकसभा की
forgotten
क्या
the password.
strategy है?
It's very
आप हमें
clear.
चुनाव में
There was no
हरा नहीं
doubt
सकते,
about it.
तो आपको
ED has
हमारी
found out
campaign
43 SIM
strategy
cards which were
देखिए,
there and now
आपको
those SIM
केजरीवाल
cards
का
are
password
missing.
चाहिए।
तो अब
क्यों
कोई
चाहिए
जरूरत नहीं
आपको
साहब.
अरविंद
देखिए,
केजरीवाल का
प्लीज डोंट
password?
डिस्टर्ब.
क्यों
अरे
चाहिए
आप तो
आपको
वो लोग हैं भाई.
केजरीवाल का
आपका
password?
पंजाब का चीफ मिनिस्टर
आप
कहता है
जानना
कि मैं
चाहते
दिल्ली के
हैं
सीएम से बात कर रहा था, अचानक फोन कट गया. मैंने मिलाया तो पता चला कि उसका रिचार्ज खत्म हो गया था. इस ढंग की एब्सर्ड बात करने वाले कि चीफ मिनिस्टर के पास रिचार्ज किया हुआ फोन होता है क्या? चीफ मिनिस्टर के पास सरकारी फोन होता है जिसका रिचार्ज कभी नहीं खत्म होता, वो पोस्ट पेड होता है. इतनी एब्सर्ड इलॉजिकल बात करने वालों से क्या बात की जाए? नाउ कमिंग टू द टेक्निकल पॉइंट. अब देखिए, डिस्टर्ब करने के अलावा कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है. नाउ देयर इज नो ऑप्शन लेफ्ट विद अदर देन डिस्टर्बिंग.
वेरी स्ट्रांग फाइट.
अरे भाई, झूठ क्या बोल रहे हैं? ये तो ऑन रिकॉर्ड है. झूठ और सच सामने आ चुका. और मैं एक और बात कहना चाहता हूँ.
झूठ बोलना
अभी ये
बंद
बात
करिए.
देखिए, अब डिस्टर्ब लगातार कर रही है. ये क्या तरीका?
बंगारू लक्ष्मण पार्टी, आप जवाब दीजिए कि कैसे आपने शरद रेड्डी से
अरे भाई, आप जवाब दीजिए. पासवर्ड क्यों नहीं मिल रहा है? आप जवाब दीजिए. दर्जनों सिम कार्ड क्यों गायब हो गए? आप जवाब दीजिए. दर्जनों फोन क्यों डिस्टॉर्ट कर दिए गए? अब मैं पूछता हूँ दूसरी बात. और सुनिए,
अरे भाई, आप अगर मगुंटा रेड्डी
ये प्रीपेड सिम कार्ड से आपके चीफ मिनिस्टर क्यों बात करते हैं भाई? जब सीएम के पास ऑफिशियल फोन होता है तो प्रीपेड सिम कार्ड से आपके चीफ मिनिस्टर क्यों बात करते हैं? ये भगवंत मान का ऑफिशियल बयान है कि वो बात कर रहे थे केजरीवाल से, उसके बाद फोन कट गया तो पता चला उसका रिचार्ज खत्म हो गया. नाउ यू मेक इट वेरी क्लियर व्हाई ऑन अ प्रीपेड फोन योर चीफ मिनिस्टर वाज टॉकिंग. बताइए, जवाब दीजिए.
जवानों, चक्की पीसिंग,
फिर इधर आए बाएं वही टेप
करा
बोलने
लिया.
लगा.
चाहे वाटर
Now,
स्कैम हो, चाहे माइनिंग स्कैम
I want to make the debate serious. Kindly, when she is speaking, you lower my feeder. When I am speaking, you lower her feeder. Otherwise, there is no use of doing debate like
मोदी
this.
जी कहते हैं भ्रष्टाचार करना
That she will not allow
I request
anybody else
tonight.
to
No. 1 minute. सुधांशु त्रिवेदी एंड रीना, मुझे इंटरफेयर करना पड़ेगा. आप दोनों प्लीज रुक जाइए. इट्स अ टू हॉट डिबेट. और डिबेट बहुत ज्यादा हॉट है.
सारे भ्रष्टाचार
The debate is very hot.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी में.
The debate is very hot. मुझे इंटरवीन करना पड़ रहा है. रीना जी, प्लीज सेपरेट.
Then I want to speak just one
रीना जी
technical
एंड
point.
सुधांशु जी,
Just one sentence. One sentence. Kejriwal's case is different.
30 सेकंड करूं. 30 सेकंड करूं. मैं 30 सेकंड करता हूं. मैं 30 सेकंड तो सुधांशु त्रिवेदी टुनाइट. सुधांशु त्रिवेदी 30 सेकंड. वॉल्यूम पर तो सुधांशु त्रिवेदी 30 सेकंड
करेंगे या अरेस्ट के खिलाफ अपील करेंगे? काइंडली रीना जी बता दे.
आप इस बात का जवाब
ये बताइए. अरे भाई, वो टेप रिकॉर्डर बहुत हो गया. इस पर टेक्निकल जवाब दीजिए. ये टेप रिकॉर्डर 12 दिन से चल रहा है. कोर्ट ने सारी बातें देख ली. आप ये बताइए, केजरीवाल जी will move to Supreme Court for bail or for against his arrest, because in High Court he was against the arrest, not like Sanjay Singh's application for bail. And second technical point, Sanjay Singh got bail because ED said that they have taken complete evidence and there is no need of further evidence. उसके बाद आप कह रही हैं अरे भाई, ईडी ने कहा कि हमें फर्दर कस्टडी नहीं चाहिए, तो आपने कैसे कहा सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने हाई कोर्ट ने जजमेंट बदल दिया? आपने यहाँ पे सरासर झूठ बोला. हाई कोर्ट का जजमेंट अगर बदला होता सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने तो था. ईडी ने सुप्रीम कोर्ट में कहा कि हमने जितनी पूछताछ करनी थी कर ली, अब हमें नहीं चाहिए. ये सरासर झूठ बोलने की जो आदत है आम आदमी पार्टी वालों के साथ, और नॉन स्टॉप बोलते रहने की जो फितरत है, इसी की वजह से स्थिति हुई है. इनको लगता है कि चीखने चिल्लाने से सच हो जाएगा, झूठ सच हो जाएगा.
सारे के सारे कट्टर ईमानदार लोग हैं. ना आज टूटेंगे ना कल टूटेंगे, कोई नहीं टूटेगा. आप क्या सोचते हैं आप अरविंद केजरीवाल को तोड़ लेंगे? बिल्कुल नहीं तोड़ पाएंगे अरविंद केजरीवाल को. दिल्ली में राज करने का जो आपका सपना है वो अगले 10 साल तक पूरा नहीं होगा. अगले 10 साल तक
किरण बेदी से लेकर प्रशांत भूषण, शांति भूषण, योगेंद्र यादव, कुमार विश्वास, कितने टूटे हैं भाई. क्या आशीष खेतान से लेकर कितने टूटे हैं. ये टूटने का डर ही कुर्सी छूटने नहीं दे रहा है. ये टूटने का डर ही कुर्सी छूटने नहीं दे रहा है.
सिर्फ ईडी सीबीआई का मिसयूज करना आता है आपको. और आपने इस समय देश में आपातकालीन इमरजेंसी घोषित कर रखी है. जिस तरह से इमरजेंसी के टाइम में अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी,
रीना गुप्ता, एक पब्लिक का सवाल है.
सारे नेताओं को जेल में डाल रहे हैं.
द नेशन वांट्स टू नो, पूछता है भारत. सारी चीजें आपके मान ली रीना जी. सवाल सिर्फ ये है कोर्ट क्यों कहता है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल इस षड्यंत्र में शामिल थे? Why is the court saying that Arvind Kejriwal is involved in the conspiracy? That is the only question now. सुधांशु त्रिवेदी को इग्नोर कीजिए. सुधांशु त्रिवेदी, चलिए मान लीजिए एक बायस्ड, प्रेजुडिस्ड, वन साइडेड व्यक्ति है, तो पॉलिटिकल पार्टी स्पोक्सपर्सन है, अपनी बातें कहेंगे, अपना पॉइंट रखेंगे, व्यंग करेंगे, सटायर करेंगे, निकल जाएंगे. सुधांशु त्रिवेदी को इग्नोर कीजिए आप. मगर रीना जी, कोर्ट का जवाब दीजिए. कोर्ट क्यों कह रहा है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल कंस्पिरेसी में इन्वॉल्व है? यू हैव टू आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन. इसको आप अवॉइड मत कीजिए रीना जी. आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं, यू कैन हियर मी. ऑडियो लिंक बहुत अच्छा है. Why is the court saying that Arvind Kejriwal is involved in the conspiracy? Why is the court, and second, one, and now that you are listening to me, and the court is saying it has examined the evidence and found prima facie guilt against the petitioner. That is Arvind Kejriwal. It's a court, right? Court is saying. Please, why is the court saying this? क्यों कह रही है court? Specific reply, पहला specific reply, why is the court saying that?
डोंट इंटरप्ट मी अर्नव. हाँ, मैं जवाब दे रही हूँ. इंटरप्ट मत करिएगा. द सेम कोर्ट ऑफ जस्टिस स्वर्णकांता शर्मा, एंड अर्नव, आई एम रीडिंग इट आउट. येस्टरडे शी स्टेड द कन्विक्शन ऑफ दिलीप रे. दिलीप रे, जिसको 3 साल की सजा हो चुकी थी कोल स्कैम में,
कुछ पूछ रहा हूं,
उसका कन्विक्शन सेम कोर्ट ने स्टे किया. दैट दिलीप रे इज सेट टू कंटेस्ट ऑन अ भारतीय जनता पार्टी टिकट टुमारो. The same court denied bail to Sanjay Singh. The same court has dismissed the plea of Arvind Kejriwal. I cannot say more than that, Arnab. I think you and your viewers are smart enough to put the 2 and 2 together and see it's not equal to 4. It's more than 4.
I don't know.
So
I don't understand.
The courts
I don't see the logic
have said things.
So Subrashta is wanting to come back to the debate. 1 minute, Subrashta wants to come back to the debate. I'll let her. 1 minute, Subrashta, go on. Subrashta wants to come back to the debate. Yeah, go on, Subrashta. This is a crazy situation on the debate tonight. So Sudhanshu, 1 minute, Subrashta, 30-second intervention. The debate is very hot tonight. Unmute, yeah. Unmute, Subrashta, unmute. You wanted to respond, I thought, there, to what Reena was saying.
Can I put a point?
Arnab, I've been very patiently listening to Reena ji for a really long time.
Subrashta.
Let me tell her that her almost an hour-long rant on Republic is not going to answer basic, simple questions that people are asking today. Even the Honorable High Court asked
Why
today.
don't you first introduce who Shubhrashtra is, Arnab? Who is she? Can we get an introduction?
Shubhrashtra is a well-known columnist and author with a strong view on public affairs and a free citizen of the country. She's not involved in the liquor scam.
And she's not a BJP spokesperson.
She has never had any role in the liquor scam.
And she's not
I am somebody who took a public position. Hold on, Reena. I am somebody who took a public stand.
Okay, she's responding to that. Shubhrashtra is responding hard to Reena.
So, Reena, I am not here to answer. I am not answerable to your politics here. My question to you is very simple. That liquor scam, where is the white paper? I have been asking.
The nation wants to know whether you are a BJP spokesperson or not. It's a simple question.
Answer the question that the Honorable High Court asked.
You're not a BJP spokesperson.
Answer the basic, simple question the Honorable High Court asked. Why was Arvind Kejriwal absconding to 9 summons from the ED?
Who are you to ask questions?
No, why did your
ask questions? What's your locus standi?
Do you have some shame left in you? All throughout the show, you disturbed every person in the show, making a general rant against.
You should tell us who you are first, now. Why do you come as a proxy?
The emergency. Who is Arvind Kejriwal?
Everybody on. Everybody on the debate. It's a really hot debate tonight.
उनके गोद में किलोड़े बचा रहे वो. क्या बात कर रही हैं आप? How dare you invoke the emergency? How dare you invoke the emergency? Do you think people of this country are fools?
क्यों झूठा अपने सामने मुखौटा लगा के बैठते हो?
Kejriwal is hand and gloves with the Congress people today. How dare you invoke
people of this country can see how every corrupt person has joined Bharatiya Janata Party. People of this country will remember all the proxy people who sat on TV debates and pretended to be neutral and were not neutral. People of this country will see this also. They will see through the mukhota. They will see through the mukhota of all these politically neutral people who are always batting for whoever is in power. It doesn't matter. आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी पावर में है तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी का साथ दे रहे हैं.
Political battles also. Arvind Kejriwal is a fraud.
No, but this is the words of the court. इसमें power की बात है ही नहीं. One minute. Just one minute. The court for the court doesn't matter who is in power, who is not in power. It's the Delhi High Court. Let's speak with some respect, Reena. The observations court के हैं.
I have a lot of respect.
आप court के words को political spin क्यों दे रही हैं?
However, I respect.
Then why has the court said
with the judgment given by the court? I am not saying I am disrespecting the court. I have a lot of respect for the court.
Why has the court dismissed your case? And why has the court said the prima facie there is evidence against Kejriwal?
Sanjay Singh's case also. Arnab, a lower court judgment gets overturned by the higher court. Higher court judgment gets overturned by the Supreme Court. Supreme Court 5-judge judgment gets overturned by a 7-court bench. So it doesn't mean anything. It's just an interpretation of the law. The same way I am saying
High Court judgment doesn't mean anything.
Court stayed the conviction.
High Court order does not mean anything.
The very same court dismissed the petition. The very same court dismissed the petition of Sanjay Singh. Whereas the Supreme
that has
Court
nothing to do.
Bail to Sanjay Singh. That's all I'm saying.
What does Dilip Ray's case have to do with Kejriwal's case? What does Dilip Ray's case have to do with Kejriwal's case? I still don't understand it at all. आप कोई कोल स्कैम को लिकर स्कैम के साथ लिंक करके क्या कहने की कोशिश करें मैं समझ ही नहीं पा रहा.
Let me tell you.
Are you trying to put allegations on the court? If you are trying to put allegations of the court, you tell me directly, yes, I am alleging things against the court. फिर contempt of court हो जाएगी.
I am just stating facts. I am not putting any allegation. I am only stating facts that today in the court, the honorable judge said that the chief minister is also like any other ordinary common person. The same judge in the case of Dilip Ray said क्योंकि वो इतने साल से राजनीति में हैं और चुनाव का माहौल है इसलिए उनके कन्विक्शन को स्टे किया जा रहा है. तो सेम कोर्ट ने दो बातें बोली हैं. यही कोर्ट ने संजय सिंह के केस में बेल नहीं दी. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने बेल दे दी.
My God, what are you saying? My God, isn't that your league? No, 1 minute. You are being selective in your quoting of the words of the court. And Sudhanshu Trivedi is on the debate. The debate is hot again. Sudhanshu Trivedi is on the debate. The debate is hot again. Yes, please.
रीना जी आप झूठ मत बोलिए. संजय सिंह के केस में ईडी ने कहा वी हैव टेकन एनफ एविडेंस, नाउ वी डू नॉट वांट फर्दर कस्टडी. फिर आप कैसे करी हाई कोर्ट का जजमेंट बदल दिया?
भारतीय जनता
अगर ईडी ने मांगा होता और फिर रिजेक्ट हो जाती तब आप कहते. इसलिए झूठ मत बोलिए. ईडी सेड दैट वी हैव टेकन एनफ कस्टडी, नाउ वी डू नॉट नीड. अब बदल गई. इसका मतलब ईडी ने नहीं किया. देखिए आप कह रही थी सबसे ज्यादा डिस्टर्ब आप कर रही हैं क्योंकि यू आर लेफ्ट विद नो ऑप्शन. अच्छा सुनिए,
भारतीय जनता पार्टी में नहीं जाएंगे. कैसे छगन भुजबल के केस में फाइल हो गई आप बताइए.
एक आवाज को तो आप सुनती है समझती है ना ये
हो गई क्योंकि उन्होंने भारतीय जनता पार्टी ज्वाइन कर ली. प्रफुल्ल पटेल का केस कैसे क्लोज हो गया? प्रफुल्ल पटेल का केस कैसे क्लोज हो गया? हेमंत बिश्वा शर्मा का केस कैसे क्लोज हो गया? क्योंकि इन सब ने भारतीय जनता पार्टी ज्वाइन कर ली. अरविंद केजरीवाल
तुमसे जांच नहीं होती तो जांच करानी है. सोनिया गांधी को गिरफ्तार करो, 2 दिन उसका इंटरोगेशन करो, देखो पता चल जाएगा किसने रिश्वत लिया और किसने.
ये आवाज किसकी? अरविंद केजरीवाल की है जो कहते थे कोई किसी की जांच नहीं कराएगा, सब मिले हुए जी. क्या बोल रहे हैं? 2 दिन के लिए सोनिया गांधी को अंदर करो और जांच करो, उसके बाद सब पता चल जाएगा किसने किया है. वो शख्स आज ये बोल रहा है. अरे साफ दिख गया अन्ना के चेले से लालू यादव के चेले हो गए. आपने ये कहा ना कि इन्होंने, आप उनसे पूछ रही हैं ये कौन है रिप्रेजेंटेटिव. अरे आज आप लालू यादव के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हो गए. हद हो गई, उनसे आगे चले गए। कम से कम लालू यादव ने इतना तो किया था कि जेल जाने से पहले रिजाइन कर दिया था। आज वो रिजाइन करना भी छोड़ गया। अरे भाई आपने तो क्या क्या बदला है, क्या क्या कहा जाए।
Okay, viewers, I'm closing this very hot debate tonight. I'm closing the very hottest political debate tonight, viewers. My God. ये शायद सुधांशु जी और रीना जी, I don't even want to stop the debate because
उन्होंने सही बोला या गलत बोला।
अदालत में अभी मैं एक लाइन कहूँ,
ये शायद
अपनी फजीहत कराने की
ये शायद अब तक की
बाकी है, इसलिए मुझे लगता है सियासत की फितरत जारी रहेगी।
तब उनके ऊपर प्रेशर था कि वो मोदी जी का नाम लें, तो उस समय आप क्या कहते हैं?
ये शायद दिस इज द हॉटेस्ट डिबेट ऑन लिकर गेट। एनीवे, रीना जी एंड सुधांशु जी एंड आकाशदीप जी एंड सुभ्राष्टा जी,
बोलिए।
आई थिंक दिस हैज बीन द हॉटेस्ट डिबेट ऑन लिकर गेट। इसका पार्ट 2 करेंगे। दिस इज द हॉटेस्ट डिबेट ऑन लिकर गेट शो पर। लोग कह रहे हैं अर्नब शो को बंद मत करो। मैं कैसे बंद करूं?
That if an ordinary citizen want to ask the question, तो सवाल नहीं पूछ सकते। क्या गजब की अठन आई है भाई।
10 सेकंड।
इसको नहीं ब्रेक लेना पड़ेगा। हमको तो एडवर्टाइजमेंट से पैसा मिलता है, लिकर गेट तो नहीं होता है ना हमारे लिए। सो आई हैव टू टेक एन एडवर्टाइजिंग ब्रेक। लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, व्हाट अ डिबेट टुनाइट। विल टेक इट फॉरवर्ड एंड ऑन द अदर साइड दिस इवनिंग द प्राइम मिनिस्टर कैंपेनिंग इन तमिलनाडु एंड हाउ could that result in seat share and not just vote share? When I'm back.
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? Arey, it's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
Per plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus technology से बने world class tiles. Tile हो तो simple हो.
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? Arey, it's antibacterial.
Easy to clean.
Per plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus technology से बने world class tiles. Tile हो तो simple हो.
उत्तर प्रदेश में 2 लड़कों की जो फिल्म पिछली बार फ्लॉप हो चुकी है, उस 2 लड़कों की फिल्म को इन लोगों ने फिर से रिलीज किया है। मुझे समझ नहीं आता, अरे काट की हांडी को ये इंडी गठबंधन वाले कितनी बार चढ़ाएंगे।
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? Arey, it's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
Per plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus technology से बने world class tiles. Tile हो तो simple हो.
Cancer, your dinner.
On a tile? Arey, it's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
But plates? Cane by. It's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स। टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
Cancer, your dinner.
On a tile? Arey, it's antibacterial.
Easy to clean.
But plates? Cane by. It's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स। टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
मोदी कहता है कि पैसा सीधे लाभार्थी के बैंक खाते में जाए, लेकिन टीएमसी कह रही है कि केंद्र का पैसा पहले उनके खाते में आए। अब आप मुझे बताइए, जनता के हक का पैसा मैं टीएमसी को कैसे लूटने दूं?
І мета, безумовно, був блекаут держави повністю.